Movement unlocks something words can barely touch. That rush, that freedom, that feeling of being unapologetically alive. Peloton's cross-training Tread Plus was built to take you there. Powered by Peloton IQ, you've got personalized plans, real-time insights, all in one place. Go from sprints to strength training with the swivel of a screen. Let yourself run, lift, fail, try, and go. Explore cross-training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Do Go On. My name is Dave Warnocky, and as always, I'm here with Jess Perkins and Matt Stewart.
Hello.
Hello. So good to be here. Thank you so much for having us on your show, Dave. Little joke there. This is mine and Jess's show, and yes, we'll allow you to be here one more week.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, Matt and I have permanent contracts. You are on a week-to-week kind of vibe.
That sounds pretty good. Hopefully I get some benefits, at least super or something.
No, and no sick leave.
No sick leave, no.
Yes, which is why I've come in even though I've got a slight cold. Did you might hear some dulcet tones going on here?
Yeah.
But I need to feed my family.
He's begging for the attention of being sick. Even before at lunch, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm feeling a bit better today." And I said, "Oh yeah, I forgot you were unwell," because he sounds completely normal. And he's like, "Oh, I don't know, I think I sound pretty stuffy."
Okay. Well, Dave, to be honest, if you're sick, don't come in.
Yeah.
You said you wouldn't pay me. That's why I'm here.
Wait, we don't.
You're the problem.
We don't want to get your sickness, mate. So I really hope that you aren't giving us it right now.
Open your mouth.
No.
All I want to receive from you today is a fantastic report.
Yeah.
Hey.
Your best effort.
Yeah. I want to learn something.
Well,
and I want to laugh with my
let's
friends.
see if it's my best effort because obviously I've been a little bit sick this week.
All I want to receive from you is your best foot forward.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, here it is.
And maybe between, I don't know, in my lap? I don't know. Where would you receive a best foot forward now that I say it?
Straight up the chuffer.
Oh.
I don't want that.
Matt does.
With like a beautiful Tony Lockett-esque
I meant it more
leg
like
extension.
Exactly.
Kicking right through the ball.
No, that's pretty good actually. I meant more of like I'm imagining one foot goes forward, ready for like a cha-cha-cha.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
A step ball change.
Thank you.
That's what I'm picturing.
Okay.
So you choose if you want to kick Matt in the balls or cha-cha-cha.
Oh, I'd rather kick Matt in the chuff.
Would
Why
you
don't you
like
cha-cha-cha my chuff? Anyway.
Would you like me to explain
yes,
how this
please.
show works? Well, hello, new listeners, and goodbye.
Thanks for giving us a shot.
Thank you so much, and well done
worry.
for lasting this long.
To be honest, I won't be here next week, so don't worry about it.
We're Matt, Jess, and Dave. So nice to meet you. We're insufferable, and each week one of us researches a topic. They bring that information back to the other two, who listen politely, who interrupt with dog shit riffs, who just in general tune them out or sometimes listen. And we always get onto the topic with a question. It's Dave's turn. Dave, do you have a question?
Yes, my question to both of you is, what is another term, albeit outdated, for conjoined twins?
Oh.
Anything come to mind when I say that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Siamese twins?
Siamese twins is
Yes!
correct, Matt.
Matt got it.
I knew I would know it as soon as Jess said most of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I'm like, yep, that's right.
That is so outdated. I'd forgotten it. I was
Forgotten about
like,
it.
what do you mean? Aren't
You
they
do-
just conjoined twins?
You don't really hear it that much anymore, but it is...
Siamese cats you still hear of, maybe. Where is Siam?
It's what Thailand is today.
Ah, very good.
The old kingdom of Siam. But Siamese twins, today we are talking about Chang and Eng, for whom the term Siamese twins was originally coined.
Oh, wow.
I see. And they are from...
They are from, I don't know.
Okay.
The internet
that
didn't say.
come up in your
Didn't come up.
research.
Lost to history.
Yeah, didn't come up. Thank you to the two people that have suggested this topic, Mitch Grenfell from Rye here in Victoria, and Sandy Ty, also from Ballarat here in Victoria.
Two beautiful parts of Victoria.
Sandy Thai. Sandy Siam, more like it.
Siamese twins.
Siamese.
Is that more?
Sandy Siamese twins.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Thank you.
Both Mitch and Sandy are Patreon supporters of the show, so we appreciate that. But you don't have to be a Patreon to suggest a topic. Anyone can do that at any time via the link in the show notes or our website, dogoonpod.com. So, yeah, you haven't heard the term Siamese twins in a long time. Have you ever heard of Chang and Eng?
Maybe, but probably not.
Love you covering all bases there.
Yeah.
Could have.
Possibly.
I may have heard of it.
You might say something that I go, oh, yeah. But no, I don't know much of this story.
There you go. Well, let me tell you about them right now.
Okay.
Okay.
According to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, who have separated 32 sets of conjoined twins, which is a record,
Wow.
and they've managed the care of many others, they write, conjoined twins are twins that are born with their bodies physically connected. Conjoined twins are extremely rare and occur once in every 50 to 60,000 births.
Wow.
So very, very rare.
So it is very rare, but also not that rare somehow.
Yeah,
Well-
50 to 60,000. I was expecting it to be even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be the equivalent? Like, is that similar to left-handers?
No. That's 10% of the population.
Is that similar to redheads?
Yeah,
or-
that's 1 in 10,000.
Yeah. I wonder, like, how likely are twins in general and identical twins?
Great questions.
These are all great questions.
Without notice.
Questions without notice.
And usually I like to answer in MCGs, and I can't do that.
Okay, yeah. Olympic swimming pools.
Though you could have, if you have like not a full game, but a pretty popular game at the MCG, if everyone there gave birth, one of them,
Marvel Stadium.
one ticket holder at Marvel Stadium at a sold out crowd Saturday night would give birth to conjoined twins.
Yes.
That's the
Or no,
rule.
that'd be the MCG if both parents, because it's 100,000.
There you go.
There you go. Both parents are there. One couple at the MCG at
Yeah.
a sold-out Anzac Day match.
And let's just say every staff member is also pregnant,
yes.
just to make it
Gotcha.
So
a few
there-
more people.
yeah. So it'd be one and a bit.
Yeah, one and a bit.
Yes. Oh, while Jess is looking that up, I can let the listeners know about the 200th Who Knew It with Matt Stewart coming up live in Melbourne at the Basement Comedy Club. I've just locked in a few guests. Mish, Big Wet Whittrop,
Whoa.
Jess, Little Dry Perkins, and Dave, somewhere in the middle, Warnocky.
Carryover champion.
Carryover champion Warnocky. There'll be another guest as well, yet to be locked in, but that's coming up on the 27th of June, Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m. At the Basement Comedy Club in Melbourne. Would love to see you there. Tickets are on sale. Dave, if you can help me, I'll put that link on the Do Go On website as well.
DoGoOnPod.com. And would you say free tickets for conjoined twins?
Two
for one.
Two for one. 2 for 1 for sure.
Good.
Yep.
Got that.
Patreons also, if you are a Patreon, this is one of the great opportunities. It's like a 20% discount, I think, for patrons. So if you sign up, you're basically getting your first month free.
Wow.
That's
huge.
That's a hot tip. Patreon.com/DoGoOnPod.
Love that. And Jess, have you got any answers for how common twins
It
are?
seems like twins are way more common than I thought. And it does actually put into perspective how rare
Yes, okay.
conjoined twins are. So that was 1 in every 50 to 60,000.
Yes.
So identical twins are, and this is just their Google AI overview, 3 to 4 in every 1,000.
Oh, there you go.
And then non-identical, or just twins, is 1 in 250 pregnancies.
Oh,
Right.
well, okay, this is a lot.
So it is actually super rare.
I've got twin auntie and uncle.
Yep.
And I've got a few sets of twin cousins.
Yeah.
I think sometimes in families it's more likely with certain genes as well, maybe.
I think it's, and I only learnt this recently, identical twins are like a medical marvel type thing. Fraternal twins can run in the family.
Right. Well, that's what we got.
And was the medical marvel type thing, was that a direct quote from the literature you were reading?
Ah, yes.
Medical Marvel Stadium, 1 in 50,000.
That's right.
Perfect. So here's some more facts about conjoined twins. Conjoined twins result from the incomplete division of a single fertilized egg between days 13 and 17 of embryogenesis.
Lucky for some.
This anomaly results in the physical fusion of the twins at birth, often involving shared organs or body structure.
So it's one egg, so it's identical twins
Yes.
that don't properly or fully separate.
And then they just continue growing together.
Yeah.
Approximately 75% of conjoined twins are at least partially joined in the chest and share organs with another. And approximately 70% of conjoined twins are female, so it's much more likely to have 2 girls.
Interesting.
Geez, the privilege of women, just every day I learn more and more.
There it goes.
There's
And there he goes.
another gender gap.
Well, there's no gap. That's
Well,
the
that's
thing.
true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
There's overlap. If
Yeah,
anything.
gender overlap.
Another thing that makes them incredibly rare is that they are tragically the majority are stillborn.
Oh. Of the 1 in 50,000.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So that's just how many
my
pregnancies
God.
there are. So yeah, and they're very, 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 very rare. Guinness World Records writes, because they've got all sorts of records, like the oldest twins and the longest operation to have them separated, things like that. They write, the oldest known depiction of a pair of conjoined twins is a white marble statue of two women joined at the hip, dating from somewhere between 4,000 and 2,200 BC.
Wow.
So it's many thousands of years ago. It was discovered in a Neolithic shrine in southern Anatolia, the peninsula between the Mediterranean and Black Seas. The first known written account dates to the year 945 and recounts the short lives of conjoined brothers brought to Constantinople from Armenia for exhibition.
Oh, that's yeah.
I will say that is a recurring theme of conjoined twins. So for better and mostly for worse, I will say, conjoined twins have fascinated both medical professionals and the general public alike.
Like for entertainment or like medical exhibitions or more like for entertainment. Come and check out the Constantinople twins sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's interesting the statue. I guess that they're assuming that it was probably based on two women joined at the hip. But it's like there are old statues that are clearly mythical things as well.
Or they've just chiseled them both from the same piece of marble and it's never got down to the last little bit where they were going to cut two people side by side in half.
Because they're like, the ancient Egyptians had sort of, bird-headed people and stuff.
Yeah.
Are we expecting them? You can't just take a statue and think it's historical fact.
I do.
Or can you? There were bird people in Egypt? That's sick.
Like a couple hundred years ago in New York, they had a really, really tall woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she was green.
Yeah.
Statue of David, his dick is tiny.
Yeah, but they've evolved to the size that people pack these days. Well, some have. Evolutionary, it's just a thing, That's why I believe in George Darwin and also his brother, Charles Darwin. George.
Yeah, what's George's field?
Well, people don't talk about George very often.
I've never heard of him.
Well, it was...
He was an entrepreneur.
It was very much, yes, exactly, very much a Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito type scenario.
Right, yeah.
So he was sort of the go-getter. He didn't have, he didn't get all the brains, but he got all the get up and go.
So which one's Danny DeVito?
George.
Okay.
Yeah. You think, Come on.
Come on, Dave.
Arnie is Charles.
He's the brains.
Hey, Dave. Do go on.
Please. We're hanging on to our last couple of listeners.
And they're probably just trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was looking into sort of the history of conjoined twins before we get into it. And looking into it, there are many stories of them being mistreated. But before we get into the main story, this is a bit of fun, I found out. There have been many famous pairs of conjoined twins, including Laurie and George Chappell. George.
Another George.
The brains.
Classic twins. There's
George-
always one George in every set of twins.
Well, George was a country music singer, and Laurie worked in a hospital laundry, arranging her work around George's music commitments. She said that, as a fan of George, she paid to attend concerts just like all the other fans, simply making herself quiet and quote-unquote invisible while George, who of course is attached to her, I think by the head, was performing. George, also as another bonus fact, came out as transgender as a transgender man in 2007, and Guinness World Records declared Laurie and George to be the first set of conjoined twins to have different gender identities.
Oh, cool.
There you go, Laurie and George. But I love that. One's a country music singer, and the other is a fan.
I love that. I'm a
beautiful.
fan, so I always buy a ticket.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
And I hope that when she's working at the laundry that he's, also being invisible and not getting in her way.
That's right.
Yeah, and maybe like paying for parking or something.
Yeah,
I hope he's paying for the washing at least.
Yeah. I hope he's a fan as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they support each other. You
That's
got
nice.
to. You
That's
got
nice.
to.
You got to
That
turn
is-
up to your siblings' work and
but
just
all-
cheer them on sometimes.
Probably if you're living like that, you're probably when they're working, you're sleeping, right? Because you can't just work back to back forever.
Oh, because like Laurie's doing the day shift.
Yeah.
And George is doing like a late night gig, maybe a couple of sets.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm a tired person at the best of times.
Yeah.
I
When are you napping? Yeah.
Man.
But you got so that would require that if you need a nap, your twin needs to sort of go lie down and see if they can just work remotely, while you nap, because I don't think you can just power down and sleep standing up while they're doing a gig.
You probably need a special bed.
Something to think about.
Hammock.
Oh,
hammock.
That's good.
That's good.
So on to Chang and Eng. Whilst we don't know the exact date, in 1811, conjoined twin brothers Chang and Eng Bunker were born in Siam, which is now, as I said, Thailand. They were born on the floor of a fishing boat in a small Thai village, and their mother reportedly said their birth was no more difficult than that of their other several siblings. They were fifth and sixth in the growing family. Their father was Chinese, and they grew up in a Chinese community. Their brothers were connected at the sternum by a 4-inch band of flesh, and their livers were fused together, but they were both facing the same way.
Yeah, okay.
So it meant that they could learn to easily walk around. There were mixed reactions to their birth, some saying that the children were a bad omen or an abomination, that they should be killed instantly.
Jesus.
Others said they need to be separated, you need to separate them. And many ways to separate them were proposed, but their mother protected the brothers, saying that if this is how they were born, this is how they should live. They were joined at the sternum, but apart from that, their bodies were completely separate, and they were able to live very active lives. Their mother just raised them like all her other children. According to Mike Ladd, writing for the ABC in 2016, as young boys, Chang and Eng soon learned to run, play, and swim together, and were just as nimble as any other child. When the boys were 8, a cholera epidemic spread across Siam and killed thousands, including their father and, get this, 5 of their siblings.
Oh my God.
The funerals for the family members sent the family almost into complete bankruptcy. And with their breadwinning father also gone, the boys volunteered to work for the family. They made money by farming and selling ducks' eggs and looking after and raising other people's animals.
Also, cholera. Have you watched The Artful Dodger at all?
No.
There's a cholera outbreak in season 2, and people are dying, and it was terrible, right? But it's essentially, and I'm oversimplifying, but it's basically like diarrhea.
What, just until you die?
Yeah, and it's severe dehydration.
So bad.
And it's bad. It can be fatal. It's obviously not that, but with the invention of IV liquids, fluids, you're fine. And antibiotics, it's
were you
crazy.
watching The Artful Dodger and you were worried? You're like, oh my God, what if I get that? And then you're like, oh, actually,
I better Google this. Oh, antibiotics
just
exist
hook me
now.
up. Hook me up.
It's okay. And yeah, and in the show, it's this newfangled thing that they've read about overseas of
cholera is or IV
intravenous.
is. Oh, right, there you go. No, unfortunately for these people in Siam, they didn't have that. So, half the family's wiped out. And then because funerals are very quite elaborate and expensive in their culture, and they had to get funeral pyres, and because you farewelling 6 different people,
yeah,
all their money's gone. So they had to start looking after animals. And whilst growing up the only way they'd ever known, word of the conjoined twins began to spread, giving them first local fame, and eventually it reached all the way to the King of Siam, Rama III. They were invited for a tour of the royal palace to meet the king himself, who showered them with gifts that they sent home to their family. They're like, sell this shit. We need to sell this diamond.
Thank you for this gift. Sell it.
According to the brothers' great-grandson, Jim Haynes, the king also sent the brothers on trips across Indochina as a sort of diplomacy sort of thing, to be like, look at our subjects. We have interesting people like this.
Yeah.
Just sort of trotting them out.
Wow.
In 1824... Chang and Eng also got the attention of Scottish businessman Robert Hunter, who first spotted them swimming in the Mekong River. He at first mistook them for something out of a Greek myth. So there's 2 boys swimming together side by side. But then, realising what they were, sensing an opportunity, Robert Hunter lobbied King Rama to take the boys out of the country for medical evaluation in America or Europe.
Have they got 2 arms each or 1 arm each?
Oh, no. It's basically like if you and I stood side by side.
And side by side.
Yeah.
So sternum.
Right. When you said sternum, I thought you meant in the centre, so they were facing.
Yes.
Oh, right. No, it's kind of
I was picturing them permanently being able to sort of, being in a dance sort of formation
quite
almost. Nice. But when you said easily walking, that should have helped me. But I was thinking,
yeah, so it's kind of on the side of their ribs. There's this fleshy bit that connects.
Yeah, wow.
What's a sternum? I thought the sternum was that bit middle of your sort of.
Yeah, but it goes all the way over, doesn't it?
Oh, right. Yeah, I was told it. You know, when I found out about what a sternum was,
Now?
mine sort of like pokes out a little bit, and I was traveling around, and I started freaking out about it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I was traveling with someone who's like had some medical knowledge. Like, that's your sternum. I'm like, but is it meant to be like this? She's like, yeah, it's very normal.
okay.
I'm like, okay, it's a very hard, weird thing sort of sticking there. Yeah, that's a normal thing.
It's a bone.
I just can't picture what I've never looked up what it actually is.
It is right in the middle. Like sort of. Okay, this is a.
Yeah, sternum's
it is.
middle of the-
They're connected like that.
Oh.
But then they're able to very easily stand side by side.
Okay,
so it is kind of like, it's not directly on their side. It is, from their middles,
Yeah.
but then they stand on an angle.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully, we've put an image of them as the cover art on the podcast feed so people can get a look of what they look like. So this Scottish guy, Robert Hunter, he sees them and he goes, I want to take them out of Siam. He goes to the king, says, can I take them out? The king denied the appeal, saying they were citizens and also, more importantly, property of the crown, as he owned everything in the country, which is so weird.
Including people.
He owns them all.
Sure.
But Robert Hunter didn't give up, and after 5 years of back and forth, Hunter was granted permission to take the boys to America with a sea captain called Abel Coffin.
Abel Coffin.
Mm.
Well, bring back Abel, by the way.
Yeah, Abel's great.
Abel's great.
The Abel Tasman, what's that? Is that a boat or is that a man?
That was a man.
That was a man.
That's a man.
So
But
you're
it could be a boat.
Yeah.
Tasman Sea.
Tasman
That's
Sea.
it. That's his.
Yeah. Tasmania.
That's his.
He owns that.
He owns that. He was the first one there.
Bring it back.
Eee.
Their great-grandson, Jim Haynes, speculates they were able to come to a deal because the sea captain, Abel Coffin, had guns and Siam was involved in multiple wars at that time. And maybe the king was like, all right, you can take them if I can have the guns.
Okay, sure.
So that's probably what happened. So Sea Captain Abel Coffin and the Scottish businessman Robert Hunter took 17-year-olds Chang and Eng on a hugely long voyage all the way to Boston. Remember, this was all in the name of medical care for the twins. Well, when they got there, Robert Hunter's true motive was quickly revealed when he hired a massive tent and produced posters advertising, quote, the monster and the Siamese double boys.
Siamese double boys. Is
That
that
was
a good
sort
name
of fun.
for a
Does have a
band?
bit of a band name.
The
vibe
monster
about it.
is unkind.
Yeah. You'd see that and go,
I mean, the whole tone is unkind of like, oh, let's get some medical care for them. No, they're a freak show. That's not nice.
yes. And this was during a time when curiosity and freak shows were massive and attracted large audiences everywhere they went.
They make me feel uncomfortable, the idea of freak shows. I don't know if that makes me a better person or...
Then who?
Well, then those who
general.
enjoy freak shows.
Okay.
You know?
You know
Just
what?
something I'm just wondering.
And I'm not sure it's something you can assign yourself. So I'm going to say that makes you a better person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feels right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in my opinion, it makes you a freak.
Wait, what?
So...
Okay. I guess.
Sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, an opinion can't really be wrong.
No,
I mean?
Dave overruled you there, and he was right to do so.
No. That's just his opinion.
Yeah,
He hasn't
I
overruled.
don't disagree with you.
Dave's opinion isn't worth more than my opinion.
No,
I'm
obviously-
so confused at this system.
But your opinion...
Did you think Dave's opinion is more important than mine?
What, isn't it?
No.
No.
No, the difference here is that Jess's opinion makes me think that she's also a freak.
Oh.
Do you understand?
Yeah, but like,
So I'm really sorry. This is my first day on Earth.
you should go to an airport. Here's the thing. People say, don't take advice from people who's like, don't worry about the opinions of people you wouldn't ask advice of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Would you ever go to Dave for advice?
No.
Who are you going to advice for?
Jess.
Correct. So my opinion
Okay.
means more to you.
Right. Yeah, that makes
Dave's
sense.
mean more to me.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So you're not going to yourself for advice?
Well, that's silly, isn't it?
Mm.
What, I go to the mirror and go, oh, excuse me, can I run something by you? Like, use your fucking head, Dave.
But I do that.
I know, because you can't go to either of us.
Yeah, I'm like, Jesus
You don't
Christ.
respect us.
I go, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's all good.
So they're in these shows. They're the Siamese Double Boys. Their early shows saw them performing physical feats such as somersaults and swimming. They would pick out a large member of the audience and together carry them around whilst running.
What?
I also read they played checkers, which does not sound super interesting to watch.
No.
Yeah. Well, until they, I guess, get to the other end, you get to be double king. Right?
Oh, two pieces joined together.
Yeah.
Double brothers playing double king versus double king. Maybe there's something in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it sounds like, because as you were saying, often conjoined twins will share organs. It sounds like they don't.
Apart from their liver, which is
liver.
shared.
They share the liver.
Sorry,
yeah.
you did say that. I wasn't listening. I was, but I forgot already.
That's okay. Yeah, yes. But apart from that, because of that, they're able to be very, very active, very nimble.
Right.
They then went on the road and at first had a Siamese translator, but soon learned English and were able to converse with the crowds. Their first manager, James W. Hale, which written down looks like James Whale. Didn't say that out loud until now. Introduced them as the Siamese Youths, a name they preferred to boys. Because I guess they're 17.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a boy, not yet a man.
I do call you guys boys.
Can you call us youths?
If I refer... No.
Please.
Not with that amount of grey hair.
Please.
Come on, mate.
I need it.
If I'm talking about you to someone else, I'll say the boys.
The boys.
Should I change that? I'll say
You
the
said
men?
the men sounds odd.
I'll check with the men, see what they think.
That sounds,
that feels,
sounds like we're out hunting or something.
It's a classic. There's
I'll
a
check with the man.
classic time in everyone's life, I think, when a stranger with a kid will refer to you as an adult.
Yeah.
It happened to me when I was like 16 pushing trolleys at a supermarket and a mum said, "Watch out for the man."
Yeah.
I like the man.
Yes. Working at
Me?
retail, give the money to the lady. I'm like, the lady?
the hell?
This woman over here? Woman? Woman is fine now. And I'm 35. And I think it's because I've also realised I've become to children or to youths, they perceive me as a safe adult. I've been kids or teenagers will approach me to ask for directions places or
Yes.
I'm like, oh, you've looked at me and gone, old adult, safe.
Right, but your response is, I'm not a woman.
I said, get the fuck away from me, youths!
I'm irresponsible.
I don't
Look
know.
at this, and you crash a can on your head.
A full one.
Yeah,
Really hurt.
knocks you out.
Yeah, but then you have to try and look really like, I'm
I'm
cool with
fine. It doesn't hurt.
it. Call an ambulance.
You know, because when you're like young, when you're like 20s, kids aren't approaching you.
Hmm.
Then
I realise I'm the age where, like, to kids, I'm just invisible.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'll be out with my kid at the park or whatever, and if there's some youths, some teens on a slide or whatever, they won't even,
They don't give a
notice
shit.
I'm alive.
Yeah, I don't notice you're alive either.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, I'm here too.
No,
Hello?
they don't care.
Hello, Pokemon? No, shit. Hey, the new Xbox game's pretty good.
Nah, shut up.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
They
Not
do
me,
say-
obviously.
They go,
No.
they say no one's talking.
So now there's the Siam or Siamese?
Siamese youths.
Youths.
The usual admission price was 25 cents, which is equivalent to $8 in 2025.
Wow.
And pamphlets and drawings featuring the brothers were also usually for sale. So there's a bit of merch going on as well.
Wow.
The ABC writes, the twins were exhibited all over America and in England where over 300,000 people paid to see them.
What?
Just in England.
How much money is that, Dave?
That is $2.4 million in US as
That's
of last year.
wild.
So much money. Making a fortune for their managers, but not much was paid to Chang and Eng, would you believe?
Don't say.
They were on a measly salary of like $1 a week or something.
What?
Like, which is
At least
only
do $1 each.
That's only, I think it might be $1 each per week, but which is only 8 people seeing them, and they've just sold 300,000 tickets in
That's
like a year or
fucked.
something.
They should be. I mean, they shouldn't be in this situation to start with. Let's just be very clear about that.
Yeah.
This is horrific. But they should be rich from it.
They should be rich.
You know? But no, of course not.
When they were in London, they met a lady named Sophia who was pretty keen on the
I was
brothers.
going to say, they have great grandchildren, so.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Have you seen Stuck on You? With Matt Damon and Greg Kinnear playing conjoined twins?
No.
There's a scene where one of them is on a successful date and the other one, they just put a sheet up between them while they're... Anyway, bit of fun. Continue.
That
So
sounds like
Sophia's
a
a
bit
bit keen on him.
Yes, and she actually wanted to marry both men. However, this was refused as marrying 2 separate people would be polygamy.
Yeah.
So, denied. So they had to move on. I guess she was like,
Well,
both or
just
none.
marry one of them.
No.
And then you can
Yeah.
have you can do
extra.
a little. You guys have a chat amongst yourselves and go, we're all in this, yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah, like on
little
paper.
piece on the side.
Yeah, like on paper it's you and me. But in reality, it's all 3 of us.
So
Yeah.
so just nothing. Just oh well.
No.
I don't think she was that keen on him then.
On the paper sheet, it's you and me. In the bed sheet, it's all 3.
It's we 3.
yeah.
That's
Trying
really
to-
good. But I think she was like, well, if I'm only marrying one of you, I may as well just marry a single person anyway. Like, I think the fun of it's the three of us.
Okay.
And it would be.
No,
it's not like, okay, well, if I
it's
only
not a love
marry
thing.
Ang, Chang disappears.
Mm.
That's not how it works, is it?
Oh, no.
So I don't think she actually cared for them at all.
No.
Well, it didn't work out.
Well, I think they dodged a bullet there.
Because, like, if I wasn't allowed to marry both of you, I think we're all mature enough that we could just have a conversation. I marry one of you,
Yeah.
and we all get freaky.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you marrying, though?
Let's not do this now, Dave.
Because if you pick him, I'll be pissed. But if you pick me, I think it'd be weird.
Okay, you're in a tight spot now.
Sort of seems
Jess.
like I can't win.
But if I marry Matt,
Oh, then what about where do I go in?
you're a side piece.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You can watch. The wedding. Best woman.
Oh, that's nice.
That should be an award.
Best woman.
The best woman at the wedding is Jess Perkins.
Oh, yeah, I'd like that.
I think isn't that whoever catches the bouquet?
Oh, right. The most athletic woman is.
Yeah, the best woman. Mark of the year.
I did
best
catch a
woman.
bouquet once.
Well, there you go.
I was just taller than everyone else.
And you were
So
married
short
soon
family.
after.
No, I was not.
How long between
My
bouquet?
boyfriend at the time, not thrilled that I'd caught it.
Really? Oh.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, I think so. No, he was fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Shut up.
Who are you trying to shut up?
Myself.
Him? I didn't bring it up.
Myself.
So they're on the road, according to Wikipedia, which is like a conjoined twins database that I
Medical
found.
type thing, yeah.
Yeah. There's a few things on there. I didn't understand most of it, mumbo jumbo to me, but this was sort of in everyday speak, so I copied this bit. When on the road, they were also inspected by physicians, and I looked that up. That's doctors.
Oh.
Okay. Yep.
Many of whom employed now very outdated techniques like physiognomy, which is or face reading, and
Okay.
phrenology, you know, the one where they sort of measure your skull.
Skull bumps.
And as many conjoined twins have been over the years, they were also exposed to some strange tests. For example, doctors would feed asparagus to one of the twins, which for some reason was often Chang, and then monitor the urine of both to see if both produced the distinct sulfurous odour known to result from eating asparagus.
Asparagus piss.
The other did not produce the odour, and this indicated that the twins did not share a common urinary system. This helped confirm that they had independent body functions despite being joined at the sternum.
So they used asparagus piss as a medical test.
Well, that's what I mean. Before,
Yeah, they don't have x-rays.
yeah, I was going to say, before MRIs and such, it's like, well, this is the best we got. You eat this and see if it smells bad.
Yeah.
I now eat this, see if that smells bad.
Okay.
And now have this. Do you
Have
like
a lot
that?
of beetroot.
Oh, my wife made that. What do you think out of 10? Any good?
My wife made that as in my wife pissed into a bottle. Is that what you mean?
No.
Asparagus?
Oh, my wife made the sandwich.
I might have zoned out a little bit in between.
Why? What are you up to over there?
Well, I just think I started thinking about asparagus of like not liking the taste of it originally,
Right.
let alone when
Then
it's mainly piss.
Yeah.
That sounds awful. When did people find that out? It's
But-
not piss, is it? It's jizz. Don't worry about it.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
If you eat didn't you say before if you eat asparagus it makes
Your piss smell.
Yeah.
It's piss
That's
we're
true.
talking about, not jizz.
pineapple and jizz?
Mm-hmm. Asparagus and
piss.
Yeah. Easy to get mixed
Absolutely.
up.
I see where
Yes.
you've gone wrong.
Sorry.
And Dave's actually got a rhyming thing to help you remember the difference between the two, don't
That's
you,
right,
Dave?
he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember. Does he somehow make piss and jizz rhyme? Piss and jizz?
I think
Maybe
so.
that was
Something
it.
like that.
Oh, okay.
That might have been Howie. Did I forget? Oh,
Yeah.
well, why are we talking about? He'll know.
God, we're silly, aren't we? We're talking over him instead of letting him say the
Yeah.
rhyme.
Just yeah.
Okay, if you have asparagus to a piss, if you have pineapple, you best not miss because it's probably jizz.
That's how you remember. That's how you remember.
Do you-
And
And that's where I think you got confused because you
think
forgot how
there was an extra verse than I was expecting.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's really it's an A-B-B sort of,
Yeah.
or an AAB. Is that rhyming structure? Mm-hmm. There's actually several more verses, but we just don't have time.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that like
It's like Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. You know,
We all know the
there's
chorus.
way more verses.
Yes.
We all know.
Every version he uses different.
Yeah, we just
verses.
know he's definitely going to thank the Lord or whatever. That bit's
Yeah.
in there.
yeah.
But apart from that, jizz, piz,
They're in.
you can't miss.
And Ms.
Yeah.
So I said Ms.
So it says to my teacher, Ms.
So I says. This is what I says.
But we clear on that?
Yeah, that's
Clear.
clear. That
I
Thank you
almost
for that.
feel like I need to hear it again, but probably
Nah, just
in my
listen
own
back to
time.
this later, yeah.
in my own time.
Yeah.
Because I feel more confused than before.
No, but it's so clear.
Well, unlike the Piz,
That's right.
which is very murky indeed.
And smells like asparagus.
Asparagus?
So, according to Joseph Andrew Orser, who wrote a book called The Lives of Chang and Eng, one American doctor examined the fleshy band that connected them and discovered that they both felt pain near its centre. However, on either side of the centre, only one twin felt pain. The doctor also noted that, quote, when one brother experienced a sour taste in his mouth, the other did as well. And that, quote, I love this, tickling one of them resulted in the other demanding a stop to it.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean he's tickling somebody. He's like, stop doing that. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Stop. He hates that.
Can you stop
because
tickling my brother?
When if your conjoined twin is being tickled, that would be uncomfortable for
Yeah,
you
stop
too. Them
moving.
jiggling.
Stop moving.
Yeah. But also, would they share nerve?
Yeah.
Because they talk about twins having this sort of connection. I don't know how.
Twins are weird. No offense to twins.
But
Identical twins
and
are weird.
that's without a physical attachment.
Well, I'm sure I've told this story before, that my dad has sisters who are identical twins, and one moved to London and was having a baby, and the one back in Australia woke up in the middle of the night with pain, and the next day was like, oh, Joan had the baby last night. And then weeks later, by the time a letter arrived,
Oh,
she was right.
amazing.
Whoa.
Bit weird. And that's told by my dad, who's a real sort of skeptic on these things, but identical twins are odd.
Right, and with this one, there's even, I was reading it because I've read about so many conjoined twins this week. And a lot of them, like I said, have very tragic stories. But there was one set of where they're connected by the head and they sort of share, they're completely separate people and they think independently, but they can share thoughts to each other.
Yes.
Because their brains are connected.
And there's
which is so amazing.
types of conjoined twins that have control of one arm while the other controls the other, but they somehow are able to
they have to walk
and drive and move and do it without really having to communicate. It's amazing.
Yeah. Wow. So back to Chang and Eng. Every new town or area they visited, they were examined by local doctors to prove that they were legit. Local reports gave them legitimacy, and in turn their arrival was excitedly reported on in newspapers with varying degrees of racial stereotypes and falsehoods attached. The twins had signed a 5-year contract with Hunter, and also this is before they spoke English, so
Yeah, that's
it's
not
like
fair.
whatever it is. Who sold his share to Captain Abel Coffin. So the sea captain's now in charge of the whole show. The
Abel Coffin.
Great name.
And he's
Did he invent them or
He's from the Coffin family.
yes?
So he
That's how
didn't.
surnames normally work.
So he didn't, but someone in his family did.
Right, and Dave already said this.
No, I was just going along with you.
Oh,
I was yes-anding you.
I know,
And
but
I know
it's-
that's unusual.
no,
but,
I know, but it just felt so
and then
believable.
when I don't yes-and you, you go, I wish we yes-anded a little more. So then I do yes-and, and then you go, oh, did I miss that? No, I was having some fun.
Sorry, are you guys sharing thoughts to each other? Because I do not understand what's happening.
Like, did he invent coffins?
Yeah, I just wondered if coffins were named up. Like,
Oh my god!
simple.
I thought you were saying, did he invent them, meaning Chang and Eng?
No.
Making
So
the
about
point of
coffins.
how is he in charge of them? They're nothing to do with. They're separate people. I thought you were making a point. Like, what does he think he owns these boys?
No.
No.
It was about coffins.
Right. Okay. But the answer to the question that I made up is yes, he does think he owns these boys.
What about the answer to the question Matt made up?
No, he did not invent coffins.
And the family has nothing to do with it. Is it different spelling?
It is. It's not. It's coffin.
Yeah, okay.
Not the word.
Can I just tell you, I found an ABC article from recent times that talks about twins, and it separates the fact from the fiction. Can twins read each other's minds? That's a fiction. Can they feel each other's pain? That's a fiction.
We'll get to a fact then.
If your
So
parents
it's
are
fiction.
Very
If your
negative.
spoiler, this is all fiction.
if your parents are twins, you're more likely to have twins. Fact. So there you go.
Okay, that's
fact.
Oh,
good.
Yeah, they do. Don't they say it like skips a generation?
Yeah,
Although
but
I know an identical twin who had identical twins. Isn't that crazy?
Whoa.
Especially because identical twins aren't genetic.
Whoa.
Whoa.
They just. What was the phrasing you
Medical
used?
marvel.
Medical marvel type thing, I believe was the phrase.
It says many experiments over the years have failed to prove that twins feel each other's pains. Yeah.
Well, what about what twins say? How about we listen to twins instead of scientists?
If you're a twin, write in.
And when I said twins are weird before, I mean it like I'm fascinated, you know? I mean it as a compliment.
Like a freak show. Is
Yeah.
that what it sounds like?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jess, you're not making it better, mate.
What do you mean?
I'm
just saying identical twins are weird little freaks and I want to look at them in a cage.
Yeah. No, I don't know if you realise how that's coming across.
Okay, like a perspex box. Like
What about a tent?
a tent.
Happy with a big tent.
I just think if you took a step back, you'd realise that it just makes it sound like you don't see them as people. You see them as oddities
Yeah.
to be gawked at.
Uh-huh.
That's what it sounds like.
Correct.
So I think if you just sit in this for a bit, you'll realise what you're saying is quite dehumanising to twins.
The freaks.
Yes. And I know you wouldn't want that.
The weird little freaks.
So back to the twins.
I see, yes.
Not freaks. These are conjoined twins.
Okay.
So their contract is owned fully by Abel Coffin. The twins began to see that they were being duped when they found out that on a steamship to New York, Coffin and his wife were travelling first class, whereas the brothers, who were of course the stars of the show, were travelling underneath in steerage class, the lowest cost, lowest accommodation category.
Piece of shit. He's making so much money he can't even buy them like second class tickets.
Yeah, it's the one where it's basically like you're next to the boiler, like sort of jamming you in there.
That's fucked.
You would think, if anything, they probably need an extra level of comfort.
Yeah.
They definitely need more room than a single person.
Yeah.
Yuck. God, I hate this.
Coffin. I hope he's in one, if you know what I mean.
He is by now.
Thank fuck.
They complained about their exploitation and were able to negotiate better accommodation. But as they grew older and asked for more money, Abel Coffin's wife refused even a modest raise.
What? Why the fuck's his wife involved now?
Because he went back to sea and he was like, all right, you're the manager now. I will get the money. He went because he's a sea captain.
Right, he's not making enough money exploiting these young men. He's like, well, babe, I've got to work 2 jobs.
I've got to go back to my day job.
Hey, Jess, if you didn't, I mean, this is Abel Coffin. So it's fun we know he's a dickhead, he's a prick, but look how funny he looks.
What's wrong with his head?
What's going on?
Is he hiding something underneath that jacket? Is there a small boy hidden in there?
I reckon
neck?
that's a fake head on the top of a...
Agreed. The artist did not do him any favours, unless that's what he looked like. In which case, like, he's the freak. Put him on a show.
Well, that's why he went back to sea, because he was worried they were going to put him in the tent.
Right. Okay, so now they're just being looked after by his wife.
It really looks like a Halloween costume where it's like the classic headless sort of horseman thing, where his neck is where a head is. It's very odd looking.
It's really strange.
Let's try and remember to post that. That's
so
great.
now I understand why he needed like the extra comfort in first class, because he had to get all that up there.
Oh, he needed a bit of...
Got to get all that up in.
Bit of headspace. So, Abel Coffin's wife, she said, you can't have a raise, and when they protested, she called the twins ungrateful.
What?
So, they're not having a great time. However, when Chang and Eng turned 21, so only 4 years into their 5-year contract, US law meant that they were able to dissolve the contract, and they continued touring, but now on their own terms. So they were like, I'm ripping up the contract.
Right, okay.
We don't work for you anymore. They left the tents behind and performed in a more formal parlour setting, hired their own staff and began to engage audiences where they talked and answered questions. And the biggest difference, of course, being that they were able to pocket their own earnings, and they toured across the US and Europe, and they made a fortune.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So they got real rich. And it was when they got to America on their own tour that they were dubbed everywhere they went Siamese twins. They even signed contract as the Siamese twins. And this name began to be associated with conjoined twins in general.
Right.
For like over a century after this.
Yeah, okay.
Yunta Huang, who wrote a book about the boys, told NPR in 2018, he said, they were actually remarkably talented entertainers. They have this kind of good nature and, country boy, shrewd and simple wit. And so one time there's a one-eyed man in the audience. And when the twins saw the man, they decided to refund him, half of his admission fee because they said he can't see as much as the others. They're doing crowd work.
Wow.
They're working the crowd.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Hey, let's get this guy half a refund. He can only see half the show.
Do that now. Not
whoa,
good.
you've only got one eye there. Whoa. Can we? That's
crook.
The audience is going, oh my God, you can't say.
Yeah.
But back then, people were like, that's witty.
Yeah, back when comedy was comedy.
Exactly. When freak shows were freak shows. Okay? You pay to see a freak show, you get a freak show.
Okay, so I can tell you, the coffin, the name.
Oh my God. Do you listen to anything I say?
Yeah.
Very little.
Dave's actually doing the report today.
You've done 6 mini reports over there without listening to a word I've said, but yes, coffin.
So the surname Coffin was brought over to England during the 1066 Norman conquest. So it's a name of Norman origin, and it goes back to the old French and Latin words coffin and coffinus, meaning basket, container, or chest. So they both names come from the same place, you know, the surname and the casket. So not fun, but true.
Necessary, would we say?
No, I mean some things I feel like once I have it, I need to get it out. Otherwise, you know, I think it would end up causing cancer or something. I don't.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you? If I leave that inside of me, I think that could be like take root and end up ironically putting me in a coffin.
Yeah.
So yeah, just had to
Would
get
that
out.
be such a bad thing?
Yeah, I don't know,
Did I say
Jess.
that out loud?
Rhetorical.
Did I say
Jess.
that out loud?
No, I'm just wondering, Jess. You might not realize how that came across because that you saying that me dying wouldn't be such a bad thing. It almost sounds like. You know, to me, that sounds almost hurtful, like you wish I was dead.
No.
Can you put it in that way?
No, you're absolutely right. Now I can hear it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. I knew you didn't mean it like that.
God, no.
No.
Oh, that's so embarrassing. That's actually mortifying. I did not mean it like that at all.
I thought so.
I meant only for Dave to hear that.
Oh, I heard it.
Loud and clear.
Oh, yeah. Did you see
I thought my mic just goes straight to Dave.
Did you see?
Oh, yeah, no, I get that in these cans as well.
Can we adjust the settings, please?
Yeah. Now, all right, I've cut him off. You can say whatever you like. Go for it.
You know what? I wish I was nicer to him. I really do. And I've got to work on
You
it.
can't do that.
Why?
It's just not in your
It's not in
your soul.
my nature.
Yeah. You'll probably get cancer if you were nice to him.
Yeah, you're right. Better just keep the what's the word I'm looking for? Keep the the que sera sera, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Status quo.
Status quo. You got there. Okay, turning back on.
All right, back on. Now, Matt, can you hear this?
Yep.
I'm going to continue doing the report now, if that's okay.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. I'm nothing if not tuned in. I'm nothing. All right, here we go.
Movement unlocks something words can barely touch. That rush, that freedom, that feeling of being unapologetically alive. Peloton's cross-training Tread Plus was built to take you there. Powered by Peloton IQ, you've got personalized plans, real-time insights, all in one place. Go from sprints to strength training with the swivel of a screen. Let yourself run, lift, fail, try, and go. Explore cross-training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com.
Okay, caller 1 wins courtside seats to tonight's game.
What? I won floor seats?
You did.
I've been calling for 13 months.
Wait, Chris?
Yes, I finally did it.
What are you going to wear?
Men's Warehouse. They've got today's looks for any occasion, and I need to look like a celebrity.
Don't want to stick out.
Exactly. They've got Chill Flex by Kenneth Cole, Joseph Abboud, and a tailor at every store for the perfect fit.
Congrats. You can stop calling now.
Not a chance.
Get any look for every occasion at Men's Warehouse. Love the way you look.
So they're on the road. They're entertained. They're great entertainers.
Yeah, okay.
It's their own act now. They own everything. They're getting very, very wealthy.
And they're doing shtick to one-eyed people.
Oh, yeah. That's just an example of crowd work that they're doing.
Yeah.
Because they've learned English and they're very great at talk. A big part of the show is just Q&A.
Did they ever release a special?
Fortunately, I don't think so. Netflix were in conversation with them.
Do you think they walked so, acts like the Nelson twins could run?
Absolutely. Yeah. And the Kransky sisters.
Oh, yeah.
They took it to a whole new level.
Yeah, they did. Added a third.
Kransky sisters. I forgot about the Kransky sisters.
So you have the bit about Kransky sisters?
Nah.
No, that's Sam Peterson. His parents like two comedians, Judith Lucy and the Kransky sisters. That is good stuff. So according to great-grandson Jim Hain, when on the road in America, a man really ticked off Chang, who was apparently the hot-head of the twins. We don't have the details of what happened, where I'm imagining it's some sort of crowd work gone wrong. Yeah, Jess is pointing to herself as the hothead of the Sass twins, which is all you need to know because you're already called the Sass twins.
Yeah.
Chang got so annoyed that he punched the man.
Sure.
Who made a complaint to the police.
Shut up.
That's assault.
Oh, yeah.
The twins...
Like, shut up. I know he did get assaulted.
Are you the cop? Shut up.
Shut up.
Did he hit you?
Shut up.
What do you want me to do about it?
Don't be a
that's fair.
dobber.
That's fair. You shouldn't hit people.
Dobber.
Shouldn't hit people. Dibba-dobber.
Dibba-dobbers. What was this saying? Dibba-dobbers
Dibba-dobber,
wear
dibba-dobber.
nappies.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know dib dib dob shit. Is that something? No,
You are not
yeah.
here
That's
for
dib,
this
dib, dog
game
shit, yeah.
today, matey.
Whoa.
Dibba-dobs wear nappies. Never heard that one.
You
No.
never Dibba-dobbers wear nappies?
I've not heard it said like that.
Dibba-dobbers wear nappies?
This is episode a
never-
little bit.
All right. Well,
Don't look it up.
I'm looking it
No.
up. I'm looking it
No.
up.
Close the laptop.
No.
Listen to Dave. He's getting
I'm
through half a
listening.
sentence at a time.
I've got it. This is an interesting anecdote.
I'm listening. So the guy complained because he was assaulted.
Yeah, they went to the cops, so the twins were promptly arrested. But a judge instantly threw the case out as Eng was also under arrest, but he had not broken the law, and the judge didn't want to be able to be sued for false imprisonment.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Which is such a sweet get out of jail free card, though. You
Literally.
could, one twin could do whatever, and the other one goes, "Well, you can't lock me up, pal.
Yeah.
Can't lock me up."
Wow.
So yeah, they
They can get away with literally murder
didn't get
now.
in trouble.
Perfect crime.
Do they now? Okay, so is the next part of their life story they go on a crime spree?
Yeah, bank robbers, and one of them just goes, "I'm not part of this.
One of them's going, no, don't.
Don't put the money in the bag."
Chang, no, this is terrible.
Oh, no, don't run out to the getaway car. There it is.
I'm very upset about this and I don't agree.
I apologise to everyone. We shoved a gun in their face today. Well, I mean, he shoved a gun, not me.
I certainly didn't. And then
I'm reading a book.
Oh, yeah. Dibba-dobbers wear nappies is certainly out there in the zeitgeist. Apparently, it's an Australian thing. And you two are un-Australian.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I grew up in Quebec. No
What
question.
did you say? Dibba-dobbers wear... what do Americans call me?
Diapers.
Wear diapers. For wee-wee. And poo-poo.
All right, that's made the whole looking that up worth it. Fuck you.
has it?
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, I would have said, cut out every time he's Googled something, but that's good stuff.
What?
Leave that in. Leave that in. I
That's
don't.
made it worth it.
Oh, using
Sometimes we're professional comedians. Sometimes we say actually funny things,
He said-
and even then people go like, these guys have accidentally been quite funny."
No, say wee wee in context. That's funny stuff,
and
mate.
poo poo.
And yeah,
Little tag.
yeah. Oh, exactly.
Little poo tag.
Little poo tag.
Make sure you wipe properly.
Gotta clean that up.
Not a gentleman. Never does that sort of thing.
This is why I'm the fiery sass twin. This is why I'm the violent one.
I know if you weren't violent, we would never leave the studio.
Le poo-poo. Come on, it's sort of fun. Have a go.
It is pretty fun.
Come on. Yeah, she's coming around to it.
A little bit of a poo poo.
A little bit of poo-poo in your diaper.
That's what I say to my dog. He goes outside, I say, "You go wheeze and poo poo."
Because he is a Frenchie.
He's a Frenchie. Sometimes
You
I
have to speak to him like
Sometimes I
that.
say, "Excusez-moi" to him
Oh,
when he's been a bit sassy.
merci
I
beaucoup.
don't know where he gets it, I say.
So they toured for 7 years
Wow.
before retiring from the road and using the fortune they'd amassed to buy a 150-acre property.
Oh.
They built a house in Trap Hill, North Carolina.
Okay.
Oh, fun facts about North Carolina.
Could I have a couple?
Yes.
Yep.
It's where the Venus flytrap is native to.
Beautiful, love that.
Believed to be the first place with a mini golf course.
Really? Any funny names to do with that?
Thistledew, I think it was called.
Okay,
Is that right?
Yeah, that'll do. I'll take that.
And Michael Jordan actually played college ball there, and their uniform was blue. And he kept wearing those shorts even into the NBA. And he wore them underneath his Chicago Bulls red shorts, and so they had to be bigger, which apparently even changed the fashion and made bigger, baggier basketball shorts more popular.
Really?
And it was all because he wanted to keep wearing his lucky North Carolina blue shorts underneath. And one final one, there is one county, one area that has blue fire engines instead of red, which I think is quite fun as well, which makes sense to me because their water's blue, sort of. in the cartoons. And they're real. I know they're called fire trucks, but I think people get confused. They don't shoot fire out. They're fire trucks because they go to fires and put them out with the blue stuff, water.
They should rename fire trucks.
Yeah,
and
water trucks.
firefighters.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that one makes sense.
Hose trucks. Yeah, firefighters make
That makes
sense.
sense.
It used to be called Fire Friends.
Well, I was going to say like firemen, and that's wrong. But now typically we'd say firefighters, and that feels accurate.
Yeah, happy with that.
Do you want to go on?
Thanks for those fun facts about North Carolina. At this time, the twins became naturalized US citizens and for the first time had to pick a surname.
Oh.
There are a few stories as to where their name came from. It may be in honor of a woman who they met in New York and admired. Her last name was Bunker. Or another story is that when in line to file for their citizenship, a man in front of them turned around and said, "If you need a name, you can use mine. It's Bunker."
And another story was I was playing golf.
This'll do.
At This'll Do. Kept landing in the sand traps.
Which is hard to do on a mini golf course.
It is.
But not impossible.
No, they were wildly hooking off the tee to the nearby beach. And, they thought, you know what? We're in bunkers so much, we may as well be named after them.
I kept selecting Power Drive.
Yeah.
Either way, they were now the Bunker Boys.
Okay.
They became friends
The
with
bunker men.
the Bunker. Yeah, they'd prefer the Bunker Youth. No, they're men now.
They're men.
The Bunker Men. They became friends with the local elites of their area and were able to become citizens despite a federal law from 1790 restricting naturalization to, quote, free white persons because they were well connected locally and citizenship was a matter generally governed by local attitudes. So basically, they're wealthy and they made friends with other wealthy people, so they're allowed to do whatever they wanted. But
Wow,
usually...
that's the first I've ever heard of something like that happening.
Usually an Asian person back then was not allowed to become a US citizen.
Wow.
And as may be surprising for men brought to America under false pretenses... And as may be surprising for men brought to America under false pretenses and basically enslaved, the brothers owned enslaved people on their farm in North Carolina, which became quite prosperous. And this is very grim stuff, but half of their slaves were children that they hoped to later sell for profit.
Oh.
So, yeah. Not everything's great about these guys. Not everything's great.
Everything's great, about this time in the world.
No. But yeah.
Not everything's great. Can we go through just list of the things that are great about these guys?
Sky.
Well, basically, like...
Beach is still good.
Against the
That
odds.
hasn't changed.
They've, broken out on their own, made their own
Oh,
fortune.
I'm just talking more generally of, what in the world at the time.
Oh, okay.
But you're talking about them
But those
specifically.
guys, they kings of the riff.
Yes.
Remember that
Riff
line about
Kings.
the one-eyed guy?
Oh, yeah. Nothing will stop them. My God. Sometimes you had to be dragged off stage. They were just riffing so much.
Yeah.
Double act of the century.
But yeah. So saw humans as commodities.
As
Unfortunately,
others
so.
had seen them.
Yeah. So a lot of articles point out, they're like, it's just a bit crazy, a bit ironic that they started out that way and then
Yes.
didn't have the foresight to be like, that's a bit like what happened to us.
I think that's that's not a unique scenario where people end up being they turn the abuse that they received outward. Is that right?
Yeah.
The twins.
Let me Google it.
It's deep into psychology journals. Matt essentially gets a psychology degree sitting there. And he's like, well, actually. It's
People like Matt, they left weeks ago. The twins also did their own manual labour. Their method of chopping wood was particularly effective. They would wield an axe with all four hands for more force or would rapidly alternate turns swinging. Pretty amazing to imagine them, both sides of the two guys grabbing an axe and in unison going, chop!
yeah, wow.
The same axe.
Same axe.
So they're all holding it, but they're alternating who's chopping.
No, there's two ways. Either they'd keep going till one got tired or they'd all do it together. They'd both do it
Listen,
together.
okay. Jess has
Listen.
asked me to listen, and I'll
Listen, 'cause
try.
He said that quite clearly.
I misunderstood.
So let's listen.
The English language is so fascinating.
It's a beautiful and tricky mistress.
So much of the beauty lies in the grey.
You said that about Dave?
Well, yes. Dave, Mr. Sheffield, and the English language. Black and white, sure, it's fantastic.
Gorgeous.
But
the grey.
Oh my
get
gosh.
lost in the grey.
So they're, for the most part, being accepted like by the elites of society.
Which is interesting.
But not everywhere. That did not stop racism creeping in as well. In 1840, a profile of the twins, this is from Wikipedia again, in the Tennessee Mirror made clear about the twins' intention to marry. Like, because they're interviewed, people talk about their love life. Like, yeah, we'd love to marry someday. Many newspapers regularly joked about this, discouraging their marriage, not just with objections over the twins being disabled, in brackets, read conjoined, but also because of their race. So they were facing racism at this time in America. And by this time, Chang and Eng were in their late 20s when they went to the wedding of their manager, where they met sisters Adelaide and Sarah Yates. And they hit it off. They each got engaged, Chang with Adelaide and Eng with Sarah. Was this a match made in heaven? Well, Jim Haynes, the great-grandson of Chang, told the ABC, Sarah and Eng tolerated each other but weren't in love. But Adelaide and Chang's romance couldn't go forward unless Sarah and Eng's evolved into the same level.
Oh,
and they did. I think they probably could.
Yeah, why couldn't
You don't
they?
need to marry both sisters. They're not conjoined, by the way. They're completely separate.
Yeah.
So they could have, Chang just could have married one. But anyway, he continues, they decided to have a double wedding. At first, the woman's father, David Yates, refused permission. And he continues, it wasn't because, he's talking about his great-great-grandfather here, it wasn't because Chang and Eng were conjoined, it was because they were Asians.
Wow. I mean, fuck.
It was at this time in their life that they did consider trying to be separated to live, quote, more normal lives, and even consulted specialists in Philadelphia, but the Yates sisters themselves stepped in and begged them not to go through with the operation, as there was a big chance one or both of them could die.
It seems like the one who wasn't really in love is like, might be the time now. If you're going to get married, that's great.
Yeah.
And I'll certainly get married too, if I have to. But why don't we go our separate ways and maybe I could meet someone I like?
Yeah.
That'd be good for me. You'll be pleased to hear that.
Livers also, they're the ones that sort of do regenerate,
it grows
right?
back a bit.
So they're like, if the one they're sharing is probably the ideal one if they were to separate.
Yeah, out of all the organs.
And I'm not a doctor. I could Google it, but I'm trying my best not to Google everything that I wonder about at the moment. I'm really darting around, aren't I? Come on, brain. Lock in.
You'll be pleased to hear that despite the sister's father's initial protestations, he did concede and each brother married a sister.
Oh, that's what you want. You want your father-in-law to start off conceding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you can marry him.
Fine. I mean, they're wealthy.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're
Oh.
very
That's
wealthy.
important.
They're
Hey.
very wealthy.
Who cares about the colour of their skin? It's the colour of their money that I'm worried about.
That's right.
Green. Cha-ching. It's probably something that guy would have said almost, you know.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Verbatim.
Very, very much joking. I think that's something he might have said.
Yeah. Do you want to Google if that's what he said?
It was a big deal, the marriage, as it was one of the first legally recognised marriages between people of European and Asian descent in America. Wow. And tragically, conjoined twins have a history of being denied marriage certificates in the US. This was the case for musicians and movie stars Daisy and Violet Hilton, two sisters who were fused at the pelvis, and they lived, about 100 years later. In the 1930s, Violet began a relationship with the musician Maurice Lambert, and they applied in 21 states for a marriage license, but it was always refused because she was conjoined with someone else, even though that she's like technically her own citizen, completely different person, even legally recognised as such, but they would not let her.
What was their logic?
I don't know. I was reading that at this time, one person was saying that before Germany and the Nazis kicked off, like America was the home of eugenics at that time. So they were stopping people from getting together, which is horrific stuff. Both sisters were eventually able to marry, which is good news for them. Interestingly, Violet was also engaged to a boxer named Harry Mason, who later went on to have a relationship with her sister, Daisy. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go from one to the other.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Come on.
It's
Don't dog your sister
it's
like that.
bad enough to like...
Unless she was cool with it.
If
Maybe
they
she was very
weren't
mature about it.
conjoined, that's crook enough.
Yeah, two sisters.
But they're also conjoined.
They're right there.
So now you're hooking up with their sister while she's attached.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I think it just shows he's got a type. But also, we got to assume that the other sister must have been somewhat okay with it. Otherwise, like, she could have very easily made it a hard relationship to have. She's like, yeah. They're trying to kiss.
I'm walking away. I'm walking away.
Is that them having sex?
No, that's still her putting.
Oh.
That's her trying to put off the moon, but Jess was like, that sounds hot.
That's a small dick. Something like that. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, sis, here's a magnifying glass if you want to try and find his little dick. Something like that. He sucks. Sister, don't dog me. Like, she could really.
Yeah.
So you got to assume that she probably was more mature than
you.
me. Hard to believe.
Yeah. Is that possible? Google that.
Back to the, that'll occupy him for a few minutes. Back to the
Give me a little iPad. This'll.
Maddie's got some iPad time.
He's watching Bluey.
Unfortunately, the episode's only for 7 minutes, so we're going to have to get a few going on.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them.
There's a lot, thank God for that.
I know. He'll be hyper later, but it's worth it to just try and get through some of it now.
Yeah, nap time is off the cards.
Yeah, he's a nightmare, but we love him.
Bluey!
Back to the recently married Chang and Eng. At first, they all slept in one large bed, but eventually they built 2 separate houses, one for each couple, because apparently there was a lot of bickering going on.
How the fuck? What do you mean one for each couple?
Yes, one for each couple. They would spend 3 days at each house. So the women would never leave. Like, if you're one of the partners, you live in that house, and Matt's the other partner, you live in your house, and I'm the twins. Spend 3 days at Jess's house, then we go 3 days at Matt's house. And the twin who owned the current house could elect to do whatever he wanted, while his brother complied and kept completely silent. So you sort of just shut off for 3 days. And you might be wondering, did they have sex? Well, you better believe they did, because they had, between them, 21 children.
Holy moly.
Which begs the question.
Yes.
Is that too many?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Do they know what's causing it?
21?
21
Stop
children.
At 20.
So 10 for Chang and Adelaide and 11 for Eng and Sarah. There were 12 daughters and 9 sons, and between them, no sets of twins.
Wow.
So there's no doubling up on births there. So there's 21 separate births.
Far out. No.
Huang, who wrote the book on the twins, describes the process of logging off whilst your brother had time in his house as, quote, alternate mastery. And apparently it's a technique employed by other conjoined twins. They turn their brain off whilst their twin does whatever. Like, they either try and sleep or go into, like, a fugue state while your twin's having sex or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Crazy stuff.
Well, they're people, you know. They have needs, desires, wants, and they're entitled to them.
Yeah.
But I'm upset there's so many children.
It's so many children.
It's so many.
That's the crazy thing, is they were able to keep boning after all those kids.
Yeah.
You know, by that 21st kid.
Come on.
How are you getting any time alone?
And those kids are all technically half siblings as well. They're cousins and half siblings.
Ah.
Yeah.
So identical twins have the same DNA.
Oh, DNA wise. Okay, right. Yep. I'm with you.
How else could I have meant that?
I wasn't sure if you were trying to say that Chang and Eng, because they're conjoined, they're a one person.
No, just DNA wise, genetically.
Gotcha.
They have different mothers
Yeah.
who are sisters.
Also sisters. So they double cousins?
Yeah, they're cousins and half siblings.
Wow. Amazing. And 21 of them.
So many.
Craig Glenday, probably he says Craig Glenday, the Guinness World Records editor-in-chief, said, with Chang and Eng, it was never really documented how they conducted themselves in a sexually intimate way, but it is interesting to note that when the wives had their children, they delivered only maybe 4 or 5 days apart, which suggests some kind of coordination. In fact, their first kids were delivered 6 days apart, and the next year Sarah had a daughter, and 8 days later Adelaide gave birth to a son. So they were on like a very similar schedule.
That's pretty funny. They're like, it's weird. They didn't document how they were like. It's normal for
like
people.
We all do.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So here's how I do it.
Here's my bone book, my sex diary.
Yeah.
Day 1. You know, it goes on from there.
What do you do on day 1?
Day 1, you know, awaken yourself to possibilities of getting amorous with your partner, ideally in wedlock. Just don't want any bastards. And then, which is what children are outside of wedlock. And day 2.
Still to this day.
Day 1, after that, rest. Yeah, you've done a lot.
Done a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
You're rest.
You're opening your mind up. Day 2, get back in that mindset.
Oh, no, it's day 3 now. We
Day
rested
3.
on day 2.
Rest on day 2. Okay,
Day
sure.
3.
Day 3. Read over the notes of day 1. Oh, you're back in the headspace, are
Quite
you?
a long process, isn't it?
It is a really long
I want to
process.
say this is just Matt's process.
Do you want to hear my process?
Well, this is why it takes 9 months.
Right.
You got to build up in 9 months, and then you have the baby at the end.
Oh.
Your bone and baby. Yeah.
My process is I met this girl on Monday.
Took
I
a
took her
fruit
a drink on
drink
Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We were making love by Wednesday.
Okay, that's
And
day
on
3.
Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and we chill on Sunday.
Okay, so
Then
4
9 months
days.
later.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're really trying to up your odds by just going at it for a
Yeah,
quite
Tuesday,
a
Wednesday,
solid
Thursday,
period.
Friday, Saturday. And
What-
then you have a rest.
This isn't going to work for them, though, because it would be,
We do 3
on
days
day,
on.
Day 3, you're just about to get there, and then you have to
See, like,
turn
turn
Yeah.
off the house.
turn off
You
for
got to
3
fly
days.
Yeah.
though.
Try turn the brain off, which must have been really hard to do.
No, I do it pretty frequently.
You just
And
turn it
I
off.
think that's very clear to both of you.
Well,
Do you reckon?
You're the-
Jess, put yourself in this position. I want you to vividly think about it. Your sibling, you've only got one, is boning his wife, and you're lying there feeling every hump and thump. And you're able to turn that off?
Answer the question.
Every bust, every thrust, you're feeling it. And you're just turned it off easily?
Really? You don't even strap in and feel the cheese?
There you go. I feel like I would find that pretty. I'd be feeling like I was in a waking nightmare.
Really? Would you be doing a bit of commentary? Faking it.
And I know there'll be a desire to turn this into a clip, but I really must protest.
Your brother can never see this footage.
He doesn't listen to the podcast.
No, but he loves watching the clips.
We're a visual guy.
He's a visual guy.
He likes bite size.
Yeah. He likes to just see evidence that I'm alive and go about his day.
Oh, that's like a different t-shirt. Must have been a different day.
No, he's not paying attention to what I'm wearing.
When you paint it like that, Matt, it
Yeah.
sounds awful.
It does sound horrific, yes.
I'm not sure that you're all thinking about this in real terms.
No, and I can it's weird, isn't it, that we the royal we have this fascination with how conjoined twins would be amorous.
Oh, every interview, every article about
Yeah.
these twins, it all talks about it. And I'm like, at first I thought, well, that's a bit weird. But then I thought, of course, you are going to have questions. And I'm fascinated.
I want
We
to know,
are fascinated by it. Yeah.
I'm even now thinking, what if one of them needs to shit? Like you're never alone.
Do you
Yeah,
mean
but who-
whilst the other one's having sex? Actually, sorry, I need a
Hang on,
poo-poo.
emergency. I would love to wait, and I know you're not far off, but
You do that every time.
Oh, I've got a shit.
Sorry, you're never going to believe it. I didn't finish the first time. So if we could just take another second break.
But yeah,
who's taking breaks?
as a journalist, Jess, I don't think you're asking those questions these days. This is like an olden days.
I'm not, but my editor is mad at me for not asking the
really?
question.
Even
You know what I
today?
mean? Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ABC had a radio
Absolutely.
show about this, NPR, and they're all talking about it. And
Yeah,
this is from the last 10
There you
years.
go.
Yeah, of
Now,
course.
don't tell me you're not fascinated as well.
No, I feel like, I don't know. It feels a bit invasive to me. I like to think of the two people,
It's 4 people.
the bouquets, the bunkers, as being, people. Of course, they've got needs, they've got wants.
But
We all do.
None of my business.
Let's just say there's 2 people in this world, 2 types of people. There's the pervs, there's Jess and I, and then there's the prude over
Okay,
there.
don't throw me in with you.
Do you want to be a prude?
Nah.
Nah.
I'd rather be a
Team perv all the way.
Yeah, let's do it.
Never
Let's
stop perving.
perv it up.
Baby, perv it up, perv it up. So having lots and lots
Hey, prude. That's our one.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ours is more fun, I think.
Yeah, more fun, but that goes longer. You got more time to win
Yeah.
people over.
Which is why you're trying to have sex and we're going, nah, 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 nah.
That's you as your conjoined twins trying to bone.
Nah, nah, nah,
No,
nah.
please, Matt, I need it. Come
I'm
on.
a prude.
Prude.
Okay, so having lots and lots of children meant they returned to touring for financial reasons, taking their families with them on the
Stop
road.
having kids then. You need like 2 buses to fit everybody to go take the kids on the
Yeah,
road.
that's a big expense. The show was billed as the living Siamese twins Chang Eng and their children. And Chang Eng's one word with a hyphen.
I mean, just the title of that implies that there was a touring deceased set of twins.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why would they have to specify living?
Well, maybe it's more like the other conjoined twins are alive, but we're really living.
Yeah,
You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
I think it's probably that.
They should have said like the athletic Siamese twins or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The energetic.
Yeah.
Hey, well, it might be in our 40s and 50s now, but come on.
But come on.
Yeah.
We got 21 kids to show that we know how to live.
Yeah.
Chang and Eng wore American suits and they spoke in English about their marriages and families.
American suits like stars and stripes.
Love this country. They also showed off their wit and political knowledge. In early October 1860, they signed with previous report topic P.T. Barnum.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Because his other clients were animals.
Yeah, well, they signed for a month and exhibited in Barnum's American Museum in New York City, but Wiki writes, contrary to popular belief, Barnum did not create the Bunkers' careers. In fact, they were competitors in the entertainment business, and the twins had already become world famous from their own tours. The brothers and Barnum did not like each other, and the twins rejected Barnum's offer of a longer countrywide tour. They were like, we're doing it on our own, PT.
We're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah. We're big.
People have got to remember that the real P.T. Barnum wasn't, a Hugh Jackman type. They really gave him the Hollywood treatment.
Yeah,
he didn't have that.
If you had to pick one person to play you.
Yeah. I mean,
I'd still be choosing Hugh Jackman.
exactly.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
I think he's
I
got
mean,
the
even
range.
Wolverine chose him,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
a bad boy.
Yeah. So did the boy from Oz, Peter Allen.
Yeah.
The sheep detective guy. The movie that's out at the moment. Which I have only seen the posters.
Jesus
But what
Christ.
could that possibly be?
Oh, I've seen the trailer multiple times and I go, absolutely not. And
Oh,
my
really?
mother-in-law went, I can't wait to see that.
So is he solves crimes that
No.
sheep commit?
No, he looks after the sheep,
Yeah.
and then he dies. But while he's looking
that
after the
feels like
sheep,
quite a big spoiler.
no, it's in the trailer,
Okay.
and he
It's in the movie, so.
he reads crime novels.
It's right at near
Do
the
you
end
want
of
to
the
know,
movie.
or should I just go fuck myself?
Well, both options.
Hey, let's hear the novel first. So
He reads crime novels to the sheep. When he
Oh, that's
dies,
fun.
the sheep try to solve his murder.
see, that sounds fun.
So it's got it's a bit of Babe.
It's talking sheep.
Oh, right. Okay.
Are you back in?
We seen them talk, or
Mm-hmm.
we're hearing their thoughts?
We're seeing them talk.
Okay. I'm more confused than I was before.
I think like Chris O'Dowd is one of the sheep.
I feel like the cast looks so good. The script must have been good, right? For them
Yeah.
to sign on. Because they
the
also.
name the sheep detectives is just
like your agent emails that to you and you go, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
It
I'm
sounds
still
like-
not going to watch it.
It sounds like a sketch idea,
Mm.
that here's a stupid movie. All right, I'm keen. I'm in. Should we all watch it?
No,
Movie club next month?
no.
We should do a movie club where we actually go to the cinema.
Nah.
That would be fun.
You know how many times we've said that,
No?
and we continue
How
not
many
to.
times?
What are you doing tonight?
Bryan Cranston's in it.
There you go. I'm in. I love Cranny.
It has quite. You're right. The cast is very impressive.
Patrick Stewart, Julia
These are
Louis-Dreyfus,
all playing sheep.
Emma Thompson.
Lots of them are playing sheep, and but just from the trailer alone, some sheep are American, some aren't.
Well, sheep. Yeah, you think sheep all come from the same place? Sheep are as diverse as humans,
Okay.
with all their own needs
And so
wants.
if 50 people are born in the same country,
Oh,
it's completely reasonable for them to
did
have...
we see them all born in the same country? Did they show that in the trailer? This sounds like a long trailer. Or are you assuming that they didn't travel from around the world? Maybe Hugh Jackman selected them one by one from America.
Dave said
from
his
England.
report was fairly short.
Nah,
And
not
yet
if I'll have anything to do with
not
it.
if you're here. Dave, over to you.
Now I'm looking up if there's such thing as conjoined sheep. And there are. Pretty full on stuff there. Okay. So they went on this big tour.
Right, with
For
the
the
kids.
family.
Yep.
Everyone's on the road. However, the brothers lost a lot of their fortune when the US Civil War broke out, as, according to All That's Interesting, Chang and Eng Bunker wholeheartedly supported the Confederacy, that's the South, and invested financially in the Confederate cause. They lost their money as most of it was repaid in worthless Confederate currency. And also...
And they also had invested in all these boys.
Yeah, they lost the war, and because of that, they lost their slaves. And once you look at that, when you can no longer own people and force them to work for free, it's harder to make a profit.
What?
Would you believe that? So they lost most of their cash. Now in the 50s, they had to go out back on the road for a third time. But ownership of slaves, in addition to their support for the Confederacy during the Civil War, negatively affected the way the audiences viewed them when they returned to touring after the war.
Oh,
so they weren't as
interesting.
popular anymore.
Yep.
Interesting. They liked them before when they owned slaves, and now that they weren't allowed to, they were like, I mean, that's just woke society going mad. Don't you reckon?
I'm not even going to look at him.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying, though. Because you're wearing the headphones. I know you can hear me.
I might
Jesse. Jesse, you hear me?
They did tour to England for the first time in 30 years, accompanied by two of their then adult daughters. The kids are like grown up now.
Wow.
But, some of them, because, if you have 10 or 11 each.
They're aged.
Yeah. What a spread.
Yeah.
They then went to Germany and Russia, and on the ship back home, Chang suffered a stroke. He survived, but was paralysed on the right side of his body, which is the side he shared with Eng.
Oh.
The paralysis limited their mobility, and his brother Eng had to help him with daily tasks. And from there, their touring career was over.
Sure,
they couldn't perform anymore. According to Chang's grandson, or great-grandson again, Jim Haynes, Chang also started drinking to excess at this time, causing arguments between the brothers that were severe enough for them to consider surgical separation again.
Because they were sharing a liver.
Yes, but I think we know that for sure after they died.
Right.
It just couldn't, at the time, because like we said, they don't have scans. They didn't know for sure.
Right.
But Haynes describes them going to see their friend Dr. Hollingsworth about a possible separation. Hollingsworth reportedly put them on the table and then said, quote, "We may as well cut your heads off at the same time.
Oh.
Because it's going to amount to the same thing. You're not going to survive.
Whoa.
Like, it's not worth the risk."
Shit.
So they stayed together despite the arguments.
Which one was becoming an alcoholic? The same one as the stroke victim?
Yeah, Chang, who was paralysed and had a
He's
stroke.
sort of self-medicating or something.
Yeah, started drinking more and more and more. They lived for another 4 years after the stroke, but I'm afraid all good things must come to an end. And in 1874, Chang caught a bad chill and then died in the night. And then early in the morning of January 17, one of Eng's sons checked on the sleeping twins, and he said, "Uncle Chang is dead." And Eng apparently responded, "Then I am going." 2 hours later, I suppose you could read that different ways. Like, "Then I am going."
Mm.
But 2 hours later, Eng too passed.
Wow.
They were 62 years old, making them the oldest conjoined twins ever at that point, a record that stood until 2012.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
The record was surpassed by Ronnie and Donnie Gallion, who died in 2020 at the age of 68.
Wow.
Ronnie and Donnie. Ronald and Donald.
Love that. I love the rhyming names.
Let's go for it.
And it's nice that they lived till 1874. That means they got 1 year of the St Kilda Football Club. Maybe they were hanging on till that
Yeah.
point.
They heard rumblings.
Yeah.
And they said, just hold on.
We hear something big's going on in the suburbs of Melbourne.
Yeah.
According to NPR, after Chang and Eng's death, an autopsy was performed, and that was when they confirmed they did indeed share a liver. So it would have been pretty tricky to separate them, particularly at that time. You probably maybe could now
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
with modern medical science, but at that time, that's pretty risky
And
stuff.
I wonder if they, in sort of doing an autopsy, figured, oh, yeah, we could have separated them, or no, it would have been too risky. Like, I wonder if they figured that out. Interesting.
The liver remains on exhibit at the Mutter Museum, a medical history museum in Philadelphia,
Why? Why?
That doesn't feel right.
No.
which also has a death cast made of them, which is that cast I showed you before that sort of showed how they're connected.
Yeah.
Both of their wives outlived their husbands. Sarah died at age 69
Nice.
on April 29, 1892. Adelaide died at 93.
What?
She lived to 1917.
Wow.
Yeah. As of 2006,
Were they
She
quite a
actually
bit
died
younger
on the
than-
front line of World War One.
Were they quite a bit younger than the twins?
93. What's that? 24. What year were they born?
Well, even the one who died at 69, it was quite a lot long time after them, wasn't it?
So the one that lived to 97, she was 13 years younger than they were.
Okay.
Yeah, so they lived, which obviously is over 100 years ago, but it still feels like a lot more recent than everything else I talked about.
Yeah, so my brain sort of like glitching a bit on the timelines, and then you say, and now we're up to the American Civil War. You're like, yeah, right, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, when you mentioned the slaves, I realized it was pre-Civil War, but just I don't know. Somehow I was thinking it was more recent, and then I go, oh no, you'd say something. Oh no, this is
old.
This is ages ago.
Yeah, the scale's going.
Yeah.
As of 2006, descendants of Chang and Eng's 21 children number about 1,500.
Wow.
Much of the extended family still lives in Western North Carolina, and the family has hosted annual get-togethers since the 1980s, usually on the last Saturday of June.
Oh, nice.
If anyone's free. Chang's descendants are absolutely kicking goals. They include grandson Caleb V. Haynes, who was an Air Force Major General, and his son Vance Haynes, who was a famous American archaeologist. These people are all there on wiki pages. Great-granddaughter Alex Sink. Good last name, Sink.
Now, can I just check? Did he invent the sink? Jess, do your yes and from before.
No, she did not.
Jess did it.
He already
Can't do it.
blocked
Forget
it.
it. We'll get that edited out. Did he invent the sink?
Yeah. And we're all grateful for it.
Oh, before you did it more confusing, you said, no, but a member of his family did. I said, really?
Mm.
And I thought that was really great.
Worth repeating. So, yeah, that's the great-granddaughter, Alex Sink, former chief financial officer of Florida. She almost became the governor of Florida in 2010. She only lost by 1%.
Whoa.
So she was the Democratic nominee.
Hey, Dave, I won't Google this. What's, when they say gubernatorial, what does that mean?
I don't know what word you're trying to say.
Okay, don't worry about it then.
Gubernatorial.
Is that? No, it doesn't sound right, but there's like governor or something. Gubernatorial. It's relating to... Gubernatorial is an adjective meaning relating to a state governor or the office of governor in the United States. Gubernatorial. I might just hear that word sometimes that sounds like someone's misspeaking.
Yes. Sounds like somebody can't say V.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess that's probably how it started.
Any other descendants?
Yeah, also their this is Chang, his great-great-granddaughter Caroline Shaw, who is a music composer who in 2013 became the youngest ever recipient of the Pulitzer Prize for Music.
Cool.
Gubernatorial apparently comes from the Latin gubernator. I'm the gubernator. So it's actually I guess it's older. But it feels like that could be. American English is so good at freshening it up and making things make more sense. So when they have this weird throwback word.
Is that what you think you're doing? Is making things make more sense?
No.
Okay.
I've got one paragraph left here.
Certainly not.
Let's do it.
What do you want me to do? Do we need to stretch? Because if you need to, I can find something to talk about.
I'm sure you will. Still a paragraph to go here, mate. You can jump in at any time.
Don't give him permission.
It's no fun when I get permission.
Yeah.
This family stuff is all from Wikipedia, so I hope it's correct. But that's Chang's descendants. I feel bad because Eng's descendants aren't listed as much.
Okay.
His descendants include grandson George F. Ashby, president of the Union Pacific Railroad in the 1940s. Which is pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
But the others seem
maybe
a bit longer.
Ang's family's a bit more humble.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe their family won the Democratic...
Yeah, exactly.
Or the governorship, if Matt's correct, in Florida. The Bunker descendants contain 11 sets of twins, none of them conjoined. But the first set of twins, which were Eng's great-grandsons, were also named Chang and Eng.
Oh, wow.
And that is the story of Chang and Eng Bunker.
So there were a few twins. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I guess but does that, is it the same ratio? They've got 1,500 descendants if 11, which is, with 1% are twins.
Well,
is that just normal?
Fraternal twins run in the family.
But just of society. What was the percentage again?
That's still a high percentage,
Okay,
but it makes sense because twins run in their family. not make sense. It's still high, definitely.
I'm just wondering if it was just the same as if you took 1,500 of any people.
Yeah.
Of course, they're going to be at least some twins in there.
I think it was 3 and a 4 in 250. 1 in 250 is natural chance of twins.
All right, so there'd be 6 would be
yeah.
in
So they're
1,500.
still higher.
So they're double, 11 sets.
Yep. Cool. What a story.
There it is. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while. I've had it up for the vote a couple of times. It's come second, and I had the free choice this month. So I went, you know what? I'm going to talk about those guys.
Yeah, it's a really interesting story.
Very interesting, and in some ways, they're like trailblazers. They're pioneers, and they forged their own way. It is awful that they were slave owners and were on the fight for slavery, and
the way they were sort of, it feels, tricked to leave their home.
Yes, and they never went back to Siam or Thailand.
Right.
Never went back. And actually, their mother thought they were dead for a long time.
Wow.
Would you think that you'd be writing, especially when they got wealthy, you'd be writing a letter to your mum or getting her to come out to America or whatever for a visit.
Don't know how easy that would have been back then.
But yeah, then the news got back to her one day and she went, I always thought that they'd died, but they were not. They were like, no, actually very successful, mum.
Far out.
Yeah. Everyone, call your mum.
Give your mum a buzz. What a story. Well done, Dave. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Hey, you're so welcome.
AI is transforming customer service. It's real and it works. And with Fin, we've built the #1 AI agent for customer service. We're seeing lots of cases where it's solving up to 90% of real queries for real businesses. This includes the real-world complex stuff like issuing a refund or cancelling an order. And we also see it when Fin goes up against competitors. It's top of all the performance benchmarks, top of the G2 leaderboard, and if you're not happy, we'll refund you up to $1 million, which I think says it all. Check it out for yourself at fin.ai.
Movement unlocks something words can barely touch. That rush, that freedom, that feeling of being unapologetically alive. Peloton's cross-training Tread Plus was built to take you there. Powered by Peloton IQ, you've got personalized plans, real-time insights, all in one place. Go from sprints to strength training with the swivel of a screen. Let yourself run, lift, fail, try, and go. Explore cross-training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com.
Well, that brings us to everyone's favourite section of the show, where we get to spend a little time celebrating our supporters, our patrons. Without them, the show would not exist. If you want to be one of them, go to patreon.com/dogoonpod. Like I said before, there's so many different things you can get involved in there. One of them is advanced tickets and ticket discounts, like to the 200th show of Who Knew It with Matt Stewart, 27th of June, with some up-and-coming guests, Jess Perkins, Dave Warnocky, and Mish Wittrup.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome. And
I've never performed in front of a live audience.
But the same was true for the Canadian tour, and you could still sign up now and get discounted tickets to the Canadian tour. There are, I believe, some left for each show.
Yeah, that's in September.
Some closer to selling out than others. We're so pumped up to be getting over there. And yeah, other things such as access to the Facebook group, which is genuinely one of the nicest corners of the internet. You get 4 bonus episodes a month on certain levels on the Dreamboat Cooper above. On that same level, you get an ad-free feed, and you get to see the video versions of these episodes. I'm waving the cameras right now for those watching. I'm doing a shuckers now. That's something, if you subscribe, you'll be able to see this, a thumbs up.
But you're also describing it. So
do one
something now
quietly.
that's just for them.
Okay. That's just for them.
Whoa. You want to pay to see that.
That was lewd.
What else, Dave? You're supporting this show, but all of our shows. Jess Writes a Rom-Com, which, if you're not aware of it, Jess had guests on to try and figure out what makes the best rom-coms, and then actually wrote
the best rom-com
and performed it with great comedic actors playing the roles, and you can hear that on the Just Writes a Rom-Com feed, or see it on the Do Go On YouTube channel.
That's right.
Oh, I've been meaning to watch it because I love listening, but I haven't seen it
Give
yet.
it a watch.
And also, what else is involved there, Dave? I've said a lot of things.
Oh, you get to vote for a lot of the topics that you mentioned.
That's true,
So you get to
yep.
steer whatever we actually talk about. And also, you just get the self-satisfaction of knowing that you're helping the three of us keep talking into microphones every single week.
Yeah.
Without you, we wouldn't be here.
And then if you're on the Sydney Scheinberg level, one of the higher levels, you get to give us a fact, a quote, or a question. And then I'll read them out on the show. Or a brag or a suggestion, really whatever you like. I'm reading out 3 this week. You also get to give yourself a title. The first one comes from Ben Henry, whose title is A Very Sad Little Boy.
Oh.
And Ben's asking a question, writing, so around Christmas, my dog rolled around in some snow and scratched her cornea and needed a cone through the holidays.
Oh.
Then I got sick with the flu.
Oh.
Then our dog of 10 years that I rescued as a puppy as a graduation present from uni got an aggressive autoimmune disorder and died.
Oh.
I hope your 2026 has started off better. My question is, what's your perfect Saturday? Wow, I thought that prelude was going to line up with the question more, but I like it. It's a little change of topic.
Well, first of all, we're very sorry to hear about the bad news there.
Yeah.
There is a PS here. Do you want me to read this?
Sure.
PS, thank you for the laughs and the many great episodes. Listening through this tough time has kept my head on straight and with a smile. I'm not a religious person, but there's a quote I like that I think applies to you guys. When you made my people smile, you made me smile.
Oh, that's nice.
It's very sweet. I like it. You've sort of got a 3-for-1 in there. You got a quote, you got a question, and you got I guess an update.
Yeah.
Sad update,
Sad
but
update.
an update all the same.
Update nonetheless.
So sorry that your 2026 has started off so rough. Hopefully it's on the improve.
Yeah, hopefully by now things are looking a little better. It's funny how, not funny, but, bad things always sort of seem to happen in clusters. And it's like, it hurts. It's like, come on.
Yes.
Kicking me while I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you're on the up.
And hopefully with the change of season over there, it's maybe getting warmer.
Yeah.
Getting a bit nicer in the weather.
I'll go. Do you want me to kick off?
Go
Perfect
for
Saturday.
it.
I'm thinking maybe it's a beautiful Melbourne autumn day. And I, have a little sleep in, wake up, do a crossword over some, like a brunch, late breakfast, cup of coffee, some sort of nice breakfast. Then maybe go watch the Saints have a great win in the footy that afternoon, and then catch up with some mates. Dave and Jess invited, of course.
We're not available, but we are invited.
We're invited.
Yeah,
And
we're having our perfect Saturday night.
and all my
no crossover here.
friends and family, mum and dad are there, and we go out to a nice pub with a great beer selection
And a beer garden.
Yeah,
and fairy lights.
Yes.
I'm sorry, this is mine. You
No, that you're mind
Jess's-
melding with me.
Jess's parents are there as well.
Oh, yeah, they're invited.
Yeah, I reckon that'd be up there.
Yeah, that sounds so nice.
That also sounds quite achievable. The hardest thing to achieve there would be the
Waking up.
getting out of bed.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? As you get a bit older, your perfect weekends are like, you'd probably have rolled your eyes at them when you're at
pretty
19,
chill.
20.
Yeah.
Now, because I'm 100% the same. It's like, get up, it's a nice day, go for a walk with the dog, get a coffee.
Yes.
Do something outside, maybe like take a picnic blanket to the park and read in the park for a bit with some snacks.
Lovely.
Really nice. And then, probably go out for some nice dinner with friends. Perfect day.
Yeah, me and Dave invited. Or
I think you were busy.
Oh, no, I'm available.
I'm sure.
I'm free.
Yeah, with friends, of course.
Every Saturday between now and Christmas, I'm free. I checked.
I'm afraid this was Christmas.
Oh, it was Christmas. Yeah,
Really?
Christmas
I
weekend.
can change my plans around.
No.
I get a few days free around Christmas.
What's your perfect Saturday, Dave?
Oh my God, I'm so similar to you. That would be, if possible, wrangle lots more sleep in. And then every Saturday, this is something we do every week anyway, was we go to our local bakery and buy chocolate croissants.
Oh, yes.
And then we go for what we call a croissant walk. And I want to do this with the sun is shining.
Yes.
Now, Dave, can you talk me through how did you come up with the name Croissant Walk?
Well, actually, a lot of focus groups were involved.
Where do you get your ideas?
We have what we call a family croissant, which is where we share a croissant with the dog.
Okay.
So
Chop it up into thirds?
no, it's ripped apart.
Who gets the majority?
By the
yeah.
dog?
It goes mum first,
Okay.
and then we say some for mummy,
Oh my God.
You're
some
referring
for
to
daddy,
yourself?
and some for Goose.
Okay.
And do I regret sharing that with you now? Yes.
That's an insight.
It's an insight.
I understand why you don't want Dave and I around.
Yeah, because we're disgusting. Anyway, Dave's perfect day.
No, I think that's beautiful.
Dave's perfect
I think that's really
day.
sweet.
Shut
I think it's
up.
lovely.
Dave's perfect day. Get a croissant.
Croissant, then maybe like a long walk in the sun,
Yes.
then maybe go to the park. Kid plays around, has a great time.
Yeah.
Go back. I'm surprised none of you mentioned this. Nap time.
Oh, yes.
Get a good 2 solid hours of rest. Love that. Maybe go out again to get a pie.
Yes.
Come back. Another 2 hours of sleep. Then maybe do something chill, like watch a movie or something.
Yeah.
And then, go out with friends for dinner probably. You're both invited.
Mm-hmm.
Should we?
And get a fish and chips from a pub.
Oh.
Sure. Love that.
Why don't, on the Canadian tour, one of our days off, we should try and get some amalgamation of what we've just said. Try and get like a perfect day in Canada.
It sounds like we're just going to get up.
Yes.
Go get some breakfast.
Yes.
Be outside for a bit.
Yes.
And then get dinner.
Yes. Or the Saints. We're going to go watch the Saints, have we?
I knew. Well, all right. Only realistic things. Realistic things.
Yeah. We'll watch an ice hockey game.
Yeah. Great. And the Saints. There's probably a Saints over there.
Yeah.
And then
we'll just name the winning team the Saints.
Yeah.
Also, 2-hour nap.
Oh yeah. Do we all have to nap together?
On a dog pile.
It'd be quite nice. Or like on a really long couch, head to tail.
Yeah, it'd be nice to nap in the same room.
Yeah.
But maybe the 3 of us don't have to share a bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just like
an L-shaped.
Like a TV is on.
Yeah.
And the volume's down lowish. So if somebody's awake and watching, you can hear it, but the other 2 are dozing.
Like you 2 are on a couch and I'm on the dog bed. All curled up.
And we're watching whatever our version of when we were at the last European tour in Berlin watching The Kingsman.
Yeah.
We need a fresh version of that. Maybe some sort of trilogy that we can get through a few of.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, the Transporter movies of Jason Statham, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, the Expendables.
Yes,
So
perfect.
that's
perfect,
good.
Yes.
Or a renovation show, which we love.
Oh, yes. I hope they have 9 Gem over there. No, 9 Life. Thank you, Ben, for that question. We go from Ben Henry to Henry Wilholt.
Oh.
I assume the next one will be from Wilholt someone. Henry Wilholt has the title of official plant buyer of the podcast. Very important role that has been sitting vacant for years.
We need some plants, please.
Henry also has a question writing, hey gang, I'm in charge of buying plants for a retail plant shop here in the Pacific Northwest of America, Oregon, in brackets, Oregon. I was just trying to say it like that.
Oh, but is in the brackets the pronunciation?
No, it just is just the word Oregon in brackets. Oregon, beautiful. Bigfoot country. Very close. I hope you'll come up to Canada. It would be great because I think that's quite close to Vancouver, maybe. Oregon?
Yes. What's on the right side?
As such, I'm always literally shopping for beautiful, cool, or unique plants for people's gardens. But I only am an expert in plants that grow here. So I'm wondering, what are your favorite plants down there in Melbourne? And as we always encourage, has answered his own question writing, my favorite Pacific Northwest is Calicanthus or spice bush. Every bit of the plant is edible, from its fruit to its roots, and the bark can be burned as an incense to create a beautiful scent, and the leaves and fruit are highly praised for their medicinal properties. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, I love that. Spice bush. I'm going to have to Google what my... Oh, yeah, that's a nice looking plant.
I'm doing the same. Just don't know the names.
We have some great plants in Australia, I got to say. I mean, I love a jacaranda.
Oh, we do know that.
If we're including trees.
And imported trees.
Are they not ours?
Yeah, they're not ours.
Wow.
What about, I love a Banksia.
Banksia is very nice.
Great. What are those ones that like blue, sort of rounder gum leaves? Bluish?
Oh, yeah, like a silvery...
Gum. Yeah, but I love those ones with sort of like the smaller gum nuts, which really frizz out at the side. Like they get real flowery.
Yep.
Yeah, I love these sort of ones where the leaves are sort of come around.
Yes. Is that eucalyptus?
It is eucalyptus. It's blue gum trees apparently.
Oh, okay, there you go. Look up.
Yeah.
I mean, for international listeners, look up a waratah. That's a nice bloody looking flower.
Yeah, that's the red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those.
And a bottle brush are very nice. Wattle, the beautiful yellow wattle.
Oh yeah,
classic.
If we were doing trees, the Australian boab.
Oh yeah,
love those from out in the Kimberley. It says here, but there's a few like you see them at botanical gardens type places. Yeah. They're not like a common tree you'd see in a garden, like someone's front yard, but an absolutely beautiful tree.
Spinning gum. I like that.
That's a good question.
The Bookleaf Mallee looks good.
Bookleaf Mallee.
Yeah.
Not much grows in the Mallee.
Or the red flowering gum is pretty. But I do love gums, and it's similarly like the gum leaves smell so good, that eucalyptus smell. Victoria's floral emblem is the what is it? It's the pink heath.
Is it?
I believe.
Ooh, I don't know what a pink heath is.
They got these sort of little.
Oh, that's cute. They look like little that you know what? When I was a kid, I would have used those for little champagne glasses for fairies.
Yeah, fun.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, they're very fairy-ish looking.
Yes. That's cute as hell. What a lovely question. Now it's just meant we've all just been Googling nice plants.
Yeah, that was fun.
It is so funny. It links in nicely to the last talking about what our perfect days would be. Like 10 years ago, like, who gives a fuck? What plant?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what about have a coffee at a nursery?
Oh, yeah.
Have a little wander around and be like, well, that'd be nice.
And then the other aging thing is
Go to Bunnings.
beautiful native trees bring in beautiful native birds.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Yep.
Look it up.
Little green lorikeets and stuff.
Ooh, little fairy wren.
Beautiful stuff.
Ah, yes. Little fairy wrens. So cute. Thank you so much for that question, Henry. And yeah, it looks like that plant you're talking about, that spice bush looks cool. The final question, or fact quarter question this week comes from David Loring, the man who deadlifted Dave, aka.
Absolutely.
But he's gone with a different title, International Man of Tourism, offering us a suggestion.
International Man of Tourism. Oh, a mystery? Tourism.
David writes, "Hello, friends. I've recently returned from a whirlwind tour through the Balkans." Actually, I'm pretty sure David came to my festival show and that night was leaving
Oh, cool.
for the Balkans. So this is, or vice versa maybe. Anyway, writes, just want to throw out a suggestion to anyone who'll listen to add them to your travel lists. Beautiful countries, amazing people, and I'm so glad I got to experience them beyond just the headlines I saw in the 90s during their various wars. Not to dismiss very recent tragedies there, but more to say, it's not the only thing that defines them to this day. I was in Budapest the night that Viktor Orban conceded defeat at the election, and the mood in the city was absolutely electric. I nearly died trying not to laugh at Matt's Donald Duck impersonation while on a quiet bus traveling between Croatia and Serbia. Got to learn that Bosnia and Herzegovina is a beautiful mountainous country, and got to tour an old nuclear bunker there to boot. But far and away, the biggest suggestion I have is to visit Montenegro. I say this as a proud lifetime Tasmanian, but I've never seen a place so jaw-droppingly beautiful. And if I may finish with a brief shout out to my best mate Josh, who came with me. May you all have such a great pal and exceptional traveling companion to share such experiences with. Oh my God.
Josh, we love it.
Love that whole thing. I mean, yeah, this is a real, that is real, just like that. I think that distills the vibe of the Facebook group down to it. It's just sweet, nice things.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that, David, and Henry and Ben as well for all of your messages in. Yeah, like we said before, Ben, hope things are tracking along a little better now, but so nice of you to send through that message and let us dream about our perfect Saturdays.
Yeah.
Which I think we're going to take on the road.
Yeah.
And I think the International Man of Tourism will approve.
Part of my perfect Saturday is my friends or whoever I'm with buy me gifts.
Really?
That's part of my
Expensive
perfect
gifts?
Saturday. No.
Things that are hard to travel home with.
Big gifts.
Burdens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Projects.
Okay, that brings us to the next part of the shout out section where we thank some of our newer patrons. Jess normally has a little game. We read out 9 names. Jess, what do you think the game could be today? Maybe what they do to keep their mind off their
Sibling having sex with them.
Yeah.
Literally got me.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Do you think you've got some things
Yeah.
in mind? All right, I'll do the places Dave does the names.
Let's do it.
All right, first up from Seattle, also up in there in the Pacific Northwest, if you don't mind. In Washington, the United States.
It's Michael Bardwell.
And he's looking at an atlas and learning all the capital cities.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Yeah, that is really good.
And sort of yelling them to himself.
From
Paris, Paris, Paris!
I think we're seeing people who were signing up for the great reason to get discounted tickets to the Canadian shows, because a lot of the people we're reading out today.
We're eating out?
Reading out today.
Okay. It's important to double check.
Are from up in that area, and can't wait to be meeting you all from Halifax in Nova Scotia.
Halifax.
In Canada. Thank you so much, Jennifer T. Or just Jennifer, but email address suggested T. Yeah, Jennifer from Halifax.
What's Dave get to do?
T.
Come up with something that.
Sorry,
watch it.
Dave.
Jennifer is making the perfect cup of tea.
Oh, yeah.
Timing the tea to the second for the steeping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Counting the second in her mind like this. 1,000. 2,000.
Yes.
3,000. Concentrate. Don't
Yes.
look left. Don't look left.
Don't think, don't listen.
7,000.
Dave, for safety, do you want to do the places? Because I always do that.
Yeah, sure. I'll do some places.
I overshoot the mark.
Hey.
And I hog it. I hog the whole shout out.
You're such a hog.
I'm a prick.
You're a bloody hog.
You're
Next up, I would like to
You're a
thank.
big fat hog.
This is from Canada as well. From a fantastic named place from Guelph in Ontario.
It's Patrick Godden.
Patrick's gone for a classic noise cancelling headphones.
Oh, that's
really
actually really
good.
smart.
Yeah.
Listening to anything or just cancelling the noise?
Listening to heavy metal pretty loud.
Yeah, great. That's good.
Yeah.
Loud enough for them to have a beat to go to.
It's a double
Yeah.
kick.
So it's beneficial for everyone.
So you're being moved in time, at least.
That's right, yeah.
It feels like you're in a mosh
It's
pit.
actually quite nice.
You're in a mosh pit at home, in your own bed.
Yeah, and which is a waterbed.
Yeah. Why do we get a waterbed? Next up, I'd like to thank from a location unknown to us. They're probably deep within the Fortress of the Moles right now, and that is
Ellie. Surname starting with K based on the email address.
Ellie is in one of those sensory deprivation pods.
Oh.
and is there like
and the siblings in one next to
like
them.
a glory hole through the wall that the person goes through, kind of thing?
I think you're overthinking it.
Yep. Next up, Dave.
Are we thinking that they are attached?
Not necessarily. We just said siblings, but yeah.
Oh, right.
But I mean, there is.
So they could be.
But even if they are, like, I don't have all the logistics. I'm just taking Ellie's word for it.
I just love imagining that Ellie's brother or sister is having sex several hundred miles away from them, but texts them every time. So they go, "Yep, that's it. I'm getting in the tank just in case."
There we go. Don't want to think
Little bit
about
of
it.
Ellie time.
Wish they'd stop texting me.
Bone City. I'd like to thank now from
Do you want me to text you every time I'm having sex?
Absolutely. Will I be getting a lot of texts?
No.
I think not. I'd like to thank from Kilkenny City in Ireland, but maybe this person's coming to the Canadian show. Who knows? It's
Morsey.
Morsey is watching VHS of the 1998 Riverdance Spectacular.
I wonder if Morsey is
It's Perfect Saturday.
Do you remember? Wasn't there a Morsey who gave us some artworks in Ireland at one of the live shows?
That is
Some little tiles?
That is ringing a bell.
I wonder if that's the same Morsey.
Wow.
And is this and they had some funny things about each of us?
Yes, classic catchphrases.
Mine was like, I'm a big fat virgin or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That sounds right.
That was a fun
Matt's
review.
was I'm a real cool dude.
Yeah.
Mine was I'm a real cool dudette.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a big fat virgin. Next up from York in Pennsylvania, it's...
Oh my God, yes. It is. And I was trying to find Morsey, and I'm just worried that I've made that up. Anyway, if not, either way, Morsey, we appreciate you.
Say the city again.
From York in Pennsylvania, we are shouting out to...
Angola or Ange Cola.
A-N-G.
Going for a classic, fingers in the ears. La 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 la
Not
la,
here,
la,
not
la,
here,
la,
not
la,
here. That works.
Yeah.
I've tried it.
Yeah.
In a different situation, but still works. Next up from Calgary, a place that we are touring to.
Oh my God.
What are the chances?
Oh my God.
So excited to be there. In Canada, it's Ashton, and in fact, even more accurately, Aston Medhurst.
Aston is building a model plane.
Oh, yeah.
That requires a lot of focus.
Yeah, you're not thinking about anything
concentration.
else.
You're blocking out the rest of the world.
I think that's
You've
great.
got all the little pieces accidentally glued to your fingers.
Yeah,
You're like,
you go,
oh,
fuck.
I
Yeah.
have no time to hear moaning and groaning.
Yeah.
I'm doing
I don't
moaning.
have the time for
I'm
it.
doing moaning on my own. Oh, I might get to get this bloody glue off my fingers.
Oh, I had a glue cap stuck to my fingers.
Oh, gosh.
Next up from Ottawa, also in Canada.
It's Martin Laplante. Martin Laplante? Martin Laplante.
Yeah,
Could
definitely
be,
E on the end.
it could be any of those.
Martin Laplante.
And Martin is actually doing exactly that, repotting some of their indoor plants.
Yeah, maybe a spice
Outgrown their
bush.
pots, yes, sure.
So that's vaguely from up there, isn't it? Where's Ottawa? No, it's not. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Where's
where?
Ottawa? Up in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, no, it's closer to Montreal. I think we were seeing you at that show. If you're coming, Martin, we hope to see you there. And finally, I would like to thank from Parker.
And if you're coming, Martin, I'm going la 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 la.
From Parker in Colorado. Hello. Thank you to...
Anne is Bill. Anne is Bill?
Is Bill?
Anne is Bill all along?
Then who is Bill? Oh, Anne. Then who is Anne?
Well, Anne is actually watching the Bill.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
an iPad out.
Yeah, yeah. Which era? The era where that ex-Neighbours guy was on it?
Yes.
What was his name again?
Daniel.
Daniel McPherson.
McPherson.
Yes. That was a team effort.
Fantastic. We did it. And obviously Reg is probably there as
Oh,
well.
Reg was nearly always there.
Yeah.
Of course, what's it, Sergeant June Ackland was also there, probably. Tony Stamp, you reckon? Probably in the era of Burnside, DCI Burnside.
Yeah, someone who would be referred to as Mom was probably there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was...
Someone is referred to as the Gov.
All right, Gov. Yeah, probably that's Bob Cryer, actually.
All right, thank you so much to Anne, Martin, Aston, Anne, Joang, Morsey, Ellie, Patrick, Jennifer, and Michael. And the next thing we do is let's just have a little look, see if anyone's welcome into the Triptych Club. It looks like we have 3 inductees, but amazingly, we also have 2 inductees into the Triple Triptych Club.
Whoa.
So the way
What?
this works is the Triptych Club is people who've been supporting us for 3 straight years on the shout out level or above, and the Triple Triptych Club is 9 straight years on the shout out level or above, which we're so excited that people are being welcomed into that. Dave will explain a little bit better what this all means.
For the original one. So we've got a clubhouse here. It's all Theatre of the Mon stuff, but it definitely exists on some sort of astral plane. You come on in because you've been supporting the show. Every other member, it's a ritual we have. They come outside the club, sort of form like a queue. We all clap you on. We high five you. A form of guard of honor, if you will.
Yeah.
You run on into the club. We do a little bit of celebration, which we'll get to in a minute. But once you're inside, you've got a buffet. You've got pinball machine access. You've got table tennis access, ice hockey, regular hockey, air hockey. It's all happening. Jess is in charge of catering.
Yep.
Usually there's a drink or a food item added. What is happening this week?
I've got a conjoined special.
Oh,
So you
that's
can
great.
choose any 2 things and I'll super glue them together.
Okay.
Really? It's like, so I go, hot dog, and I want a can of Coke.
Yep, I'll glue them together. There you
That's
go. Enjoy.
Dinner and a
And
show.
Matt, what
the
can I
glue-
get for you?
Just double checking, is the glue edible?
Hard to say. What can I get you?
I'm okay.
No, you look hungry.
Okay. Well, how about this? I'll get a can of lemonade
Yes?
and a glass cup of ice cream.
Okay.
So can you glue the can to the glass and not to the ice cream? Oh, damn it.
No, sorry. I've
Thought I outthought
I've glued
you.
it to the ice cream.
But I
Damn.
underthought you.
Well, no, okay. You know what? I can do that. I will glue the can to the glass, but the ice cream is all glued together as well.
Right. Okay. No, it sounds like a better. That's all right, deal. Okay. So the way this works is, have we told them everything they need to know?
No,
oh, no,
I've
you've booked a
booked a
band
band.
for the after party.
Yes, I've been in. This band actually broke up a long time ago, so they're reforming exclusively for us tonight.
I think I just really covered your camera with my hand there, which
Oh.
I think that's something that they can look forward to
Worth
if they're
paying
watching.
for. Hey, I'm looking at you right now. We have booked in the English 80s pop band, the Thompson Twins.
Whoa!
Can you believe it? They're
What's some of their
reforming.
hits?
To live.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say Spandau Ballet.
Oh, really?
Did one of them act in the bill? Maybe that's why I was thinking that.
Maybe.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Hold me now. Hold me,
Me
now.
now. Ooh.
Yeah, so that's a good one. Also, What else we got? Lies in the name of love. Doctor, doctor, lay your hands on me.
Lay your hands on me. Lay your hands on me. I don't know it, but it's probably like that.
It's so good because I was like, I don't know that, but Matt does. That's really good. Yeah, Hold Me Now is their biggest one.
Okay. There are brothers in Spandau Ballet. Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Ah, yes. What are they? Kemps?
The Kemps.
The Kemps.
Yeah. Yeah, very well kempt.
Oh,
Well kempt fellas.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Gary Kemp's in Nick Mason's Saucerful of Secrets, which I assume is podcaster Nick Mason.
They were once, him and Nick Mason came on the project when I was doing audience warm-up a couple of years ago.
Is
they
that
were promoting
true?
their band. They were right there.
Holy shit.
And I even got to say, ladies and gentlemen, to the crowd, please welcome
Wow.
these guys. I remember the name at the time.
Okay.
Nick Mason and
Gary Kemp.
Gary Kemp, who doesn't look like he was ever on the bill. I don't know why. But yeah, he was on the Larry Sanders Show. That's cool. Anyway,
So time for the Thompson twins.
hold me now. Ooh, my bump. Stay with me. Oh, won't you stay with me? Hold me now.
This is worth it for the video.
Oh, my heart. Stay with me. On. You know when you assume some of the words will come to you?
Yeah.
Or some of the notes.
Oh, I was never assuming that.
A couple of times I was like, he's hitting the notes.
Yeah, but
all
they
right.
went for the really high one.
Yeah, no.
That's tricky.
But others he did quite well. He's got a good ear for the most part.
Just not a good mouth. Somewhere from the ear to the mouth, it all falls apart.
It all falls apart.
All right, so we got 3 inductees in the Triptych Club. Come on in when you hear your name. Dave's going to be up on the stage, hyping up the crowd. There's 1,000+ people in there. It's a one-way ticket to paradise here. Once you're in, you can never leave, but why would you want to? And and then we've also got the Triple Triptych to come. So hang around for the Thompson twins. Hopefully they'll get me up on stage to sing along with their big hit. And that other one that I reckon I probably got pretty right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We got to listen to it after. I bet you it's something like that.
It was really believable.
Now, from first up, please come on in if you hear your name. From Lawrence in Kansas in the United States. Welcome into the Triptych Club, Morgan Potter Bell.
Ring the Morgan Potter!
Woo!
Ding, 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 ding.
From Croydon Park in New South Wales in Australia, welcome in Dolly Parton Stunt Double.
I mean, get the ramp ready. It's Dolly Parton Stunt Double.
Baby, we're a burning.
Doing a flip or something?
Yeah,
sick.
on
On a motorbike?
Yeah, it's hard when there's a sentence to
Woo!
do.
I agree.
Hold on.
No pressure on this.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? I want to do something about Pop the Bubble, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is something about a bubble? Is there anything about a bubble?
Wait.
Hold on,
double.
what about this?
What are you saying?
Get the ramp ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go on for that. Just
Yep.
Jesus Christ, move on.
And finally from Mercer
Jesus
Island.
Christ, move on.
In Washington in the United States, it's Bradley Purtle.
Teenage Mutant Bradley Purtle. Teenage Mutant Bradley Purtle. Teenage Mutant Bradley Purtle. Heroes in a half shell. Purtle power.
Welcome in Bradley, Dolly Parton Stunt Double, and Morgan Potter Bell. Now I've said everyone's full name. I'm circling back to Bradley Purtle because I love that surname. I can't explain why, but I fucking love it. All right, we got 2 Triple Triptych inductees in now. This is for people, like I said, who've been in the Triptych Club 3 times, basically. They've been in for 9 years. The way this works is I allocate you an episode from our back catalogue to have in your safekeeping. If you will.
In your vault.
In your vault, yeah. Dave will salute you and give you a compliment, not in that order, and Jess will give you a little kiss. And maybe something else or...
Nope.
No, just the
What
kiss.
more do you want from me?
Yeah. Because these people are all have access to the video, so they can see.
Yeah.
Just make sure the camera's on you, Jess.
Ah!
When you're kissing.
Oh.
Not all the time.
Why not?
Stop hogging.
All right, so 2 inductees this week. Dave, are you ready to salute our first inductee?
Absolutely.
From Jonesboro in Georgia, I think, in the United States. Welcome in Sean Harris.
Sean Harris, you deserve an EGOT, my friend. Salute.
And also, you now...
deserve an EGOT.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the big 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Sean, we are giving to you to look after, to have and to hold, through sickness and in health, the episode number 19, Bonnie and Clyde.
Whoa.
It's a classic app, and we trust you to keep it safe.
Yes.
One of the harder ones to keep safe with 2 murderous bank robbers.
Yeah, that's right.
In your,
You're going to have
in
your
your
hands
care.
full. And secondly and finally this week, from Swansea. Actually hung out with this man in Swansea when I toured there last year.
And is it possible that we've had their Welsh cakes before?
It is possible. He took us to a pub trivia night, actually, a small group, and it was a great time. Perhaps Siraj was there. He's always there.
Any do go on topics come up because that's always fun. And you go,
I really battled with it
know
a bit.
this.
Yeah, I think I remember. You know, when you're overseas and the things that are meant to be the gimmies are a lot harder overseas.
Yeah, they're like, which Welsh word?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, from Swansea, it's Kerry John Jones.
Kerry John, you make every day the sweetest you can. Salute.
And Kerry John, you have to have and to hold. In
Sickness and health.
in this life and the next.
Oh, wow.
Episode 20, all caps. And I think that was an accident at the time, but it's still like that. Disneyland!
Whoa. Nah, that deserves it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, big one.
It was. I remember that being a really fun episode to research because it was mainly about the opening day.
It was a disaster.
And it was a disaster.
Yes, that's right. It had, like the tar hadn't set.
Yeah, the tar and
Why do I remember that?
It's so funny that my go-to thought was the tar melted.
Yeah.
It was so hot, the cars melted the tar. Is that... What out of
Are
everything?
we sharing a brain again?
Yeah,
And the
I think we
tickets
are.
were, when the tickets forged.
Yeah, people
and-
just rocked up. And,
Yes, yeah.
And it was just over. And then they weren't able to weed. So instead of weeding, which seems like it would be quicker, they put down these exotic labels in front of the weeds to pretend that, like, with Latin names.
That's pretty funny.
That's clever.
And hosting the live television telecast was Ronald Reagan.
Oh.
yeah, rapping Ronnie Reagan.
Remember that being a real fun episode. Anyway, I'll never dare to listen back and have that memory squashed.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Welcome in. I think we do still have Leonardo DiCaprio painting portraits in the Triple Triptych Club. So go over whenever you're ready, Kerry, John, and Sean, and get ready to be immortalized by one of the greats. He's going to paint you like a French woman. All right.
Wow.
Or something like that. Well, that brings us to the end of the episode, I think.
Oh, my God.
Jess, is there anything we need to do?
Just remind people that we love them.
Oh, yes.
And that, as Dave said at the start of the episode, you can suggest a topic. You don't have to be a Patreon to do so. There's a link in the show notes or it's on our website. You can find us on social media at Do Go On Pod or Do Go On Podcast on TikTok.
Sign up to our mailing list. We don't spam at all. We'll just let you know when we're coming to your neck of the woods. And it also helps us know where people are who want to come to our live shows. So, the more people from, say, we're so keen to go, where was it? Tokyo or something, Dave? You had the dream?
Oh, yeah, Tokyo is... I mean, it's still like 40 people or something, but if we could get that over to 100, and we only want people to sign up who legitimately will come, because it would suck if we get there and no one turned up.
Yeah.
But like, if we could get 100 people in Tokyo, can we go for the weekend?
Go
I
to
think
Tokyo
so.
for a weekend? I reckon. Yeah.
We haven't looked into visas at all. It could be
Yeah,
like
that's
an
true.
American scenario.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
true.
not make any promises until we've looked into
Instead,
this.
we go to China. A lot easier to get into, so
Oh, yeah.
people can travel across.
Let's just do North Korea. I think that'll be the easiest. People can come to us.
Fantastic.
See you there.
But yeah, Dave, boot this baby home.
We will be back next week with another episode, but until then, I will say thank you so much for listening, and until then, goodbye.
Later.
Bye.
Move movement unlocks something words can barely touch. That rush, that freedom, that feeling of being unapologetically alive. Peloton's cross-training Tread Plus was built to take you there. Powered by Peloton IQ, you've got personalized plans, real-time insights, all in one place. Go from sprints to strength training with the swivel of a screen. Let yourself run, lift, fail, try, and go. Explore cross-training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com.
Don't forget to sign up to our tour mailing list so we know where in the world you are and we can come and tell you when we're coming there.
Wherever we go, we always hear 6 months later, oh, you should come to Manchester. We were just in Manchester.
We were just there, but this way you'll never miss out. And don't forget to sign up, go to our Instagram, click our link tree. Very, very easy.
It means we know to come to you, and you'll also know that we're coming to you.
Yeah, we'll come to you, you come to us. Very good.
And we give you a spam-free guarantee.